Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Midnite Snak podcast, where we have the goods to keep you up at night. With me today, as always, is Austin. Say hello.
What's up, bitch?
You're not cool. Justin's behind the camera, and my name is Brandon. Today, we decided to change things up a little. Not really. I mean, we don't have a standard. This show has no standards.
No, it doesn't.
We have no, what we normally do versus what we don't normally do. We just do random shit. So today, decided to do a Guess Their Age Celebrity Edition.
I know no celebrities.
That's good, because I included their names in all of these. So Justin, hit the slideshow button at the top right.
Wow, even got a slide.
And then, did you hit 2? Yeah. All right. I hope everyone can see this. This is a great start. All right. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
This is going to be a lot of me asking you if you know who that is.
How do you not
I don't
know?
know.
Okay.
Do you not watch Marvel?
No, it's not Marvel. It's DC, dumbass.
Is she like Catwoman?
No,
or
she's
something?
Wonder Woman.
She's Wonder Woman?
Yeah, she's Wonder Woman.
I got her mixed up with Captain Marvel for some weird reason.
I didn't intentionally use this photo because of the cleavage shown in the middle. That wasn't on purpose, but
Cleavage.
you're welcome. I mean, there's a little bit, you
Like
can
a
kind of see a bit of a
tiny bit.
shadow.
Like
I don't understand why she's
that's how
wearing
much I
that.
have.
Apparently-
I actually probably have more.
Apparently, she's a model.
Mm.
Or at least she was before she started acting.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, her movie's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
of all time.
she's
So-
not a bad actress.
Well,
Okay,
I'm not
Wonder
talking about
Woman
her
1982 sucked ass. That was the worst film ever created. Well, not ever created, but it
So-
was ass.
I love the CGI as well. That was one of my favorites.
The first one? You have your microphone, by the way. I know you won't be able to hear
You
yourself.
won't be able to hear me, so I'm talking loud.
Okay.
But the one where she fought a god, the God of War, that one I love.
God of War?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
the first one was. I don't remember the next one.
The second one, yeah, no,
That's
sucked.
probably the reason why I don't remember.
Anyway, how old do you think she looks, Austin?
I don't know, probably like 38. Yeah,
I'm going to guess a little bit younger.
guessing 38.
I'm going to guess 36.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Damn.
Damn, it's
Nice.
almost like Justin accidentally went to that one whenever we were rehearsing a little bit, and that's why I knew.
Yeah. I
Anyway, her
remember
name's
too.
Gal Gadot.
Mm.
Oh, you
She's
should've had
Israeli.
You should have
Wow.
try to say it.
Yeah, Gal got it!
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Gadot.
It's obviously
Gadot.
foreign.
Gal Gadot.
Anyway, on to the next bit. Oh, shit. I forgot to center this image. That's
I messed that too.
No, you're fine. No! How old is she? Justin, why did you do that?
I meant to move
29.
the
If you click it, it'll automatically move on.
Okay.
Who is that?
If I were to actually have guessed, I probably would have said like 33, 34. Without actually seeing her age now.
I would have said like late
hard to
20s
tell
just
with
because she has so much fucking makeup on.
Mm.
It's hard to tell because of the makeup. But yeah, I'm guessing.
Wait,
I would
what-
guess, like,
Are the rules
26.
like you can't go over? It's just the closest.
I don't know.
Okay, let's just say closest because I hate that rule of, oh shit, you're 1 year off too high, but you were really close. It's like, I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Like the Price is Right.
Do you know who that is?
Cardi B? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, cringy
Cardi
ass
B.
motherfucker.
That's the 26.
WAP though?
No.
Slaps.
No, it doesn't.
That wet ass pussy, bro? Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
It's the grossest fucking song ever made.
Ah.
Everyone knows who that bitch is.
Mm-hmm.
Haha, that's
Recently in some controversy due to his wife fucking somebody else.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Oh,
You know his age?
he has a kid that's our
No.
age.
He doesn't look old though.
Sam Smith?
A little bit younger.
It's
than
Will
us.
Smith.
Will,
Yeah. He's a little younger.
well, him.
I think he's in his
Will Smith. But
50s.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Um,
gonna I'm gonna go
The
with-
problem is some of these images are a bit misleading. I was just trying
Yeah,
to find
this
the
is
one
I'm gonna
that is
guess-
their oldest,
or
like,
later, I mean.
I'm
them.
gonna guess like 51, 52.
This is
I'm gonna
an
guess
older image.
56.
Doesn't he have gray hair now?
Every image I found, there was no gray hair in his beard, but otherwise,
Okay.
no.
I'm gonna guess 52.
That's yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh. What'd you
Right
say,
around. I
Brandon?
said
I said 56.
Oh, okay.
Thinking it's oh
Hey,
53.
shit.
Close.
yeah.
Damn.
He was 52 probably a couple months ago. No.
No, I made sure that all of these. Well,
Okay.
you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan.
40,
I just
40.
watched a good movie.
I think he's
too.
43.
The Adam
He
Project.
looks like his
That was a good
early
movie.
40s.
I think he's 43.
Have you guys watched the Adam Project?
No, I haven't
Oh,
yet.
it's such a good movie.
I've seen
Um,
it.
It made me cry like 3 times. There's not many movies that
Seen
make
it
me cry.
advertised though.
Shit.
At 40, somewhere in the 40s.
I am guessing 43.
I'm going to guess 41 just so that if it is 42, we tie.
42 fuckers.
Fuck you.
It's like Price is Right. You gotta be right below the other one. Or above. It would be above. Boom!
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Hey, I was right.
He's looking good for his age. Not by
was
much,
closer.
but you know.
Yeah. Oh God, Hugh
Who's this guy
Jackman.
again? Oh, is that
Hugh
him?
Jackman.
That's Hugh Jackman.
Oh
TV
man.
shows or something?
He was
no, he was
Wolverine.
Wolverine for the longest
Oh.
time.
I got it.
Yeah.
This is just a different picture.
I didn't mean to choose the least flattering picture of him, but that's the oldest, like him and his oldest, so. Without, like, looking
Well,
super
in Wolverine,
wrinkly.
they make him look younger, too, right?
I think he's got to be in his 50s.
He's in his 50s, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess 56.
That's what literally was I gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
53.
You're guessing a lot
I'm
younger.
gonna guess.
I put some in here because I knew, like, some look older than they are, some look younger than they are.
57.
I think his
Why
hair's
not?
dyed, too. Don't you think his hair's dyed?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm gonna guess 57.
That makes me want to guess higher, but I'll stick with it. Oh, that's right!
Shit.
Damn. I thought he was older
Heck
than that.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Spot on. Do I get extra points?
No.
Fuck you guys.
I'm not even keeping track.
I know her.
I put that one in
I'm
for
gonna let
just
you
for
guess
you.
first. I'm gonna
Don't
guess-
worry.
I'm gonna let you
There's
guess
another one in there just for you.
She's got to be in her 50s, right?
Uh-uh.
No?
She's like
Well, hey, that's
64.
cheating.
What do you mean?
Don't tell them.
Hey, she's like 64.
I know she's in her 60s. I think she's. Oh.
She looks like she's maybe late 50s, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, yeah.
But that's
That's-
also because she
Beautiful face.
dyes her hair like a motherfucker.
She also
True.
uses ointment on her face all the time. to make her
You can
young.
tell the wrinkles on her face don't all look right. Like it's suddenly smooth on her cheeks, obviously using Botox, and then it's a whole bunch of wrinkliness right around the eyes. It's like,
Yeah. Okay, if you guys are saying 60s.
I'm guessing.
wait, what did I say? Did I say
You said
64, 63?
Yeah, you said 64.
64.
I'll go with the higher one, 66.
I'm going to say 62.
All right, y'all ready?
Hey!
Nice.
I did make this list, but as you can tell, I don't remember all of the ages because I did like 20 of these celebrities.
Oh,
You know who that is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oprah.
You get a car and you get a car.
Wow, we're all getting cars.
I'm the
Crazy.
masculine Oprah.
Is she older or younger than Ellen? I can't remember.
She's got to be right around the same age.
Yeah,
She's got to be.
but I think she's younger. I'm gonna go with 61.
I'm gonna guess 65. Not much older, but a little bit.
64.
Holy
68?
Dang, she looks good for
She looks
68.
okay. Again, the pictures that
He's a gilf.
the pictures that I chose wasn't their like latest picture because I can't know which one it is. I just choose the one where they look the oldest.
Yeah, good for it.
And all of her pictures look like she's still like 55.
Yeah.
So, oh, she looks younger than 50.
Oh yeah, easily.
Maybe no.
I could see
52.
I could see upper 40s.
She looks like 52.
No, I couldn't see 40s, but I could see
like
early
48,
50s.
49.
She's looking good.
Yeah.
Nice.
50s, right? No, he's not.
No,
old.
he's younger than that, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, I think he's like 51.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say 40s. I'm going to say 48.
I'm still thinking 51. Also,
I don't know.
I didn't notice this before, but his shirt is literally for the plaid cars.
I'll go for 49. Plaid cars.
Yeah, the Model S plaid or
Oh.
plaid plus. Yeah, that's basically what that shirt is. Nice.
That'll be real loud.
We'll see.
If you guys could hear it from your mic, it's gonna be
I'm gonna laugh if all of our mics are off or something. Like we can hear ourselves, but it's not plugged in. That would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, 49. What did you say, Brendan?
I said 51.
Oh, you did say. Okay. Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all pretty
much
close.
tied.
God, who's
I don't think anyone's gonna know who this is.
No.
Her name is Grimes, and she is
Was she looking
in a
like
relationship with Elon,
that? What?
Oh my.
and she's had 2 kids with him.
What? How old is she? Like 18?
No, you'll see. Again, there wasn't a lot of good pictures of her because she wasn't that famous before Elon. Like she made
Isn't she a
some.
model or something?
I think she also made some music. I can't remember.
Didn't he have like 3 relationships?
I don't know, but
Because I recall.
he's
seeing
had 2
video on
kids
YouTube.
with her.
Yeah, and he had kids before that, right?
And they got married too. They got married, then they separated, and then they had another
she looks
kid.
like she's in her 20s.
Yeah.
She really does.
Upper 20. I'm gonna guess 28. She looks even younger than that, but
It's a lot of makeup. I think the makeup is deceiving. I mean, you could tell by her teeth they've been chipped.
What?
Yeah.
Probably from all that biting action.
I would say late 20s, so like 29.
I'm 28.
I'm kind of basing
I'm gonna
this off
guess
my wife a little
30.
bit too, because my
I'm
wife
just gonna go
is
30.
mid 20s.
30.
Just so it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
29.
All right.
33.
She doesn't look bad for her age.
She looked
also,
like she was straight out of high school.
that's a 17-year fucking gap between them.
Yeah.
17 years.
And we all know why.
yeah.
It's the money.
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I skipped through real quick.
Hey,
Okay.
look. You know who that is.
Yeah. She's got to be
Your crush.
30,
Well, yeah.
30 something.
Oh, she's.
I included that one in on
I think
purpose,
she's-
by the way.
She's young 30.
I think
For those
she's
of you who are listening, Austin,
29. Yeah, that was my
found
mad
her.
crush.
Yeah,
Well,
found
I
her
thought
very
younger.
attractive.
Bieber was around the same age as her, right?
I
Yeah.
think he was a little bit older.
He's not 30 yet, is he? How old am I?
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's 30. I'm gonna guess 30.
She's around 30, so I would just
I'm
say
guessing 29.
30.
12, 30. Okay. Oh,
Austin.
nice.
Boo! Secretly, Austin's still like, that's my crush.
Sorry, crush on her.
She's an
Do you know her
attractive lady.
birthday
And
too?
she's not like super just in your face about everything. She seems
Yeah.
to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't ever
Chill.
see anything about her.
No,
Hmm.
she makes music occasionally, and then poof.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh, he's got a. Isn't he in his 60s?
No, I think he's in his 50s.
Really?
I think he's like 54.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
it's
think he's
upper
54.
50s.
No, I'm guessing 54. And I did choose this image because it did have a little bit more gray stubble. All the rest of them just didn't
Whenever
look that
he's
great at
80,
all.
he's gonna still look like he's 50. He's gonna be one of those guys that always look.
I am still of the contention that he is using roids.
A lot.
Because if you look at him when he was in his like mid 20s, late 30s, he looks smaller than he does today
Yeah.
in his
Lot of
50s.
bodybuilders. Lot of bodybuilders.
It's like that doesn't happen. You don't go from your prime age of 20 to 30 years old and get bigger in your 50s. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Unless you're using.
Unless you didn't do anything until then.
Well, and I mean, yes, he works out all the
You can-
time. That's
like, for
it's-
example, you could live up to 40, do no exercise, literally work in office.
Yeah, you
and then
can,
start
and you can get
exercising.
ripped at a
You-
later age.
Not that ripped. He
No, that
he
takes
still
a
has a lot of
life.
discipline and he works really hard at it, but he's still using something. Like that's not to
Yeah.
demean his character in any way.
I'm guessing 60.
He's still my rock, though.
Aw. Also, I couldn't fit all the characters of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, so I just put in the Rock. Wait, what did I guess?
I haven't
50.
guessed yet.
It's 50 something. 54.
I'm guessing 50.
I need to
guessing-
keep
I
track
guess
of that in my
60.
head.
I
54.
almost said 62. I'm going to go with 57.
49?
You guys think he's so old?
Maybe it's the great
You think he's so old? Like, I mean, I guess I was over the mark by
quite a bit, too.
5 years.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Dwayne.
I'm not. Dude, you.
He still looks good for his age.
Yeah. I thought.
I mean, yeah, he looks great for his age.
Now that I
but
see him again after seeing that he's 49,
I did not
see
think.
it.
Because if you think back of, like, wrestling, WWE.
Yeah, but that was early 20s or early 2000s. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
He was
And
in his.
I thought he was in his 30s.
No, he's in his 20s, I think,
It's
starting
between
out.
45 and 60. It's hard to tell what age people are. I've noticed.
Yeah,
Because they look the same until
Dude.
they actually get old.
because
In my opinion.
aging is kind of more of
I
exponential.
wasn't expecting that.
Bald people. That's one
That's
thing.
true.
It's
Yeah.
hard to tell.
It is
Yeah.
hard to tell age.
I didn't notice until now, but his head is shaped a little bit weirder
an
than
egg?
I thought.
Egg.
Yeah, maybe that's just
It's a
the
beautiful
bad
egg,
Photoshop,
though.
and it's also the way that he's looking.
It's
Like
a
he's kind of
beautiful egg.
looking up and to the left a little bit.
It's a
so-
sexy egg, though.
golden.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
I think they did him dirty. That's what I think.
Yeah.
All right,
Boom.
you know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is he from?
Keanu Reeves, The
He-
Matrix. He has a video game, Cyberpunk.
No, well, the main movies, the Hitman.
Assassin's Creed?
no.
It's movies.
They kill John Wick.
John
I had
Wick.
to think,
Oh, that's
kill
what-
his
like, I
dog,
know I've
John
watched
Wick.
Kill his dog. I've seen him before in the end. It's John Wick. though, so-
Ooh, I think he's 58.
Well, this looks like a younger.
I'm pretty sure he's 58. No, that's the oldest I could find him.
Okay. He has
There was
gray-
one where it looked like they made
He does have
him
some
look
gray in his
awful
hair,
on purpose.
He has gray in his hair. and I
Fifth-
believe he dies.
I'm gonna guess 58.
I believe he dyes his hair. His face is gray.
He looked young all the way up until I think 50, and then I think it's in his 50s he's aged.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm still thinking at 58.
I'm going to guess 56. He looks older than that, but I'm going to guess 56 because I
know-
can't tell age worth a shit.
I know,
So
I know some younger 50s have gray as well.
that's not gray, dude. That's white.
I'm just black and white, so.
I don't know where he's at though. It's
It
just
could be
random
gray, but the black
fucking-
hair makes it.
Because
I'll
that's
go-
some random
I'll
brick
go
building
54.
somewhere. He's like, I'll take a picture here. Fuck it.
He kind of looks like a professor, too. Like, he has
Yeah,
a
kind of.
professor face,
Yeah.
Which makes me want to guess higher now. I'm gonna go
As far as I know, he's a cool dude. So
Yeah.
Oh,
57?
What did I
I
guess?
We're all kinda
said
close.
56.
What did you say?
I can't remember.
I guess we'll be
I'll give it
after
to
I
you.
know that.
I know it's a video and people will remember, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. Hey!
Isn't she
Betty
like
White?
over 100?
No, she's still in her 90s.
Betty
Betty
thought-
White was going to turn 100, but she's
Yeah,
younger
yeah.
than Betty White.
She looks a lot like her.
Nine.
Well, her hair does.
She kind of looks like
97?
Nana a little bit, so I'm going to guess like 92.
I'm guessing 97.
Because our Nana died at like 91.
Yeah, she did. I'm gonna go 94.
Nice.
Damn, if I would have said
I would-
96, then we would have been right there.
Yeah, no. That's
Yep.
a good one. The only reason why is because I noticed there's some extra wrinkles on her
Yeah,
face.
yeah. There's one extra wrinkle, and that's what gave it away.
Compared to our Nana.
Because you know, one wrinkle away from 91 to 95. That's what that tells you. It's like,
Oh, this guy.
you know who that is. I know you know who that is.
Yeah.
Did he kill himself?
Mm-mm.
No,
No, different.
that was Anthony Bourdain, I
Okay.
think. Didn't Anthony kind of looks like him, but not really.
Museum one? The museum movies? Didn't he do-
That's
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Oh,
No.
okay.
That's
I'm
not
getting-
even close.
Oh,
I'm getting people mixed
I
up.
thought you were talking about the
No.
main actor of Night of the Museum.
No, Night of the
Yeah,
Living
that's-
Museum
that's what
was
I'm talking
oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember his face anymore.
Shit.
Yeah, I know
I
who you're
should
talking
know.
about.
Anyway, Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50s.
I know he's in his 50s.
I think he's 60.
Mm,
He's got that face.
He has some old movies.
54.
He kind of looks like our grandpa.
I'm gonna guess
almost.
54.
Our grandpa's 70s. So
I'm gonna guess
guessing
56.
60, almost 60.
I'm going 56.
I would have gone higher than 60 if you guys didn't say so low.
Hey, got it right on the money. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, you know who that is.
Yep.
I can't remember how old he is. Damn it. I
Oh,
know
he's
he's
in his
approaching. He's
30s.
approaching 30.
I thought he was in his
Oh, he's in
30s.
his 30s. Yeah, you're right.
I think he's 33.
32. No, 31. I'm gonna guess
I'm
31.
going to guess 33.
31.
33. Here we go.
I'll go 34.
Old man.
No. Yeah, I'll go 34.
Everyone's favorite.
Dang.
What did I
Ooh,
guess?
you said
31. You said
31.
33. I forgot to erase that shit. Don't click it. Don't click it. Oh, that's funny. Because I didn't know how to spell his name. And I couldn't get the fucking accent mark, so I had to. It was
Copy and paste it.
fucking nightmare. I just forgot to delete it.
That's funny.
You know who that is,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Yeah. Justin, you know who that is?
Right.
He
Chris
looks very
Pratt from Jurassic World. He's also Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy,
He's,
Gosh, he looks older
I literally
now.
just said Parks and Rec.
yeah, Parks and Recs. That was before you got
He
skinny.
definitely
Yeah.
looks older.
Well, I say skinny
I
before you
think
got buff.
he's
I'm
late 30s or
surprised,
early
dude, his-
40s.
I'm gonna say
His
40s.
face
Yeah.
has changed a bunch
40
since the Marvel movies.
43.
42. They do a lot of makeup in those
I'm
movies.
guessing 43 or
42.
Make him look younger.
43.
I know he's in his 40s.
It also what he's wearing makes it look like he's about to pastor at some church, you know.
Pastor Dave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he just turned 40. I'm gonna go with 40.
There's always
Hey, 42. Woo!
1 year.
I mean, it's technically not fair. I made this list, but I didn't remember that at all.
Oh, God.
Also, another guy from Marvel.
He's got to be in his 50s.
Maybe. I'm gonna guess 48.
He was also, I don't know if he did drugs, but I know he was an alcoholic and he had multiple DUIs before
Which
he
can
turned
age
it around.
somebody.
50, no, not 50. I don't think he's in his, is he in his 50s yet?
I'm sticking with 48.
I'm going to guess 50.
49.
He's gonna be 47. Oh,
Holy
wow.
shit, he's looking good. Damn.
That was the closest.
Holy
Get
shit.
fucked.
Okay,
Get fucked.
everyone, start drinking alcohol right now.
It'll make you feel younger.
yeah, apparently. He looks good.
Yeah, he
Start
does.
taking the age bacteria.
I mean, I'm starting to see it a little bit now that I know he's 56, but still.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
50
that's
was-
Oh, whenever you look up his name, for some reason, Google has his father's image, even though it says Robert Downey Jr. and his father's obviously senior. It has his image as Robert Downey Jr. It's like, what? It's because his father recently passed away. That's why.
Oh, it has a lot of clicks.
So it had more clicks
Yeah.
recently, but I was
So
like,
I popped up.
what? And I knew it kind of looked like Robert
How
Downey
old was
Jr.,
his
so I was
dad
like,
now?
oh, maybe they're just, making fun of him, making him
Yeah.
age kind of thing, put an age filter on. I don't know how old his dad was, but I imagine at least in his 70s.
So he's kind of young.
Yeah, that's pretty young. Was he alcoholic too?
Well, no, I'm just going off of Junior's
I mean,
age.
I'll be lucky.
He would
if I
at
make
least
the
be like
70.
76-ish.
Actually, I'll say
Plus.
I'll be lucky if I make it to 50.
You say that now, but I think God is going to just punish you by
Probably.
making
Make
you
you
old.
live 120.
Yeah.
Like everyone. Even
Oh,
your
kill
grave-
me!
Even your grave.
Because he knows you won't do it yourself. He's like, you won't do it, pussy. Let's do 5 more years, bitch.
Oh, man. Hey.
Do you know who
Okay,
that is?
Stephen Carell.
Yeah.
He's
I don't think it's
That's on
Stephen
YouTube.
Carell. I think it's just
Steve
Steve Carell.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
his
mean,
full
your
name,
technical
I mean,
name is Stephen
yeah.
Carell. Steve is
I
short.
still think his is just Steve. I don't know though.
Office.
It also looks like Jeff Bezos is over his shoulder. The one with the sunglasses
Oh.
bald.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like Albert Einstein behind him.
Where?
Right here?
Yeah.
Albert Einstein has hair though.
Okay, on the sides, white.
No.
Look,
No,
yeah.
he had it all over.
Doesn't
I thought
look
he
like
had
his
it on-
ear
No.
bulges
Justin can
way
look it
out.
up later, but Albert Einstein, as far as I know, he had a lot of hair.
I thought it was kind of like
No,
It was
you're
like
thinking of from Back to the Future. You're thinking of that. I forgot his name. Doc, I think is Doc Holliday or something.
yeah, I know who you're talking about in Back to the Future, but
The blurriness makes him look like an elephant. Look at those ears.
He does have big fucking ears.
Wait, what was
Anyway,
our guess again?
I haven't guessed yet.
I almost went past the slide on that. So I was
Well,
like, oh, crap,
he's
we haven't
graying in the hair, so he's obviously past his 40s.
I'm gonna say 40 or 52.
I'm gonna guess upper 50s,
I'm gonna go with
56.
Because he didn't have white hair.
56.
for a very long
I'm gonna
time.
guess 52.
I think he dyed his hair for the longest time, and then he just let it dye.
I know I'm
Yeah,
wrong,
that's
but
hard. I'm
56.
going 50 still. Yay!
He's still
59.
looking good for his
Yeah, he
age.
is.
Yeah.
Damn, he's almost 60? Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
You know who that is?
No. Is he
Obi-Wan
from-
Kenobi?
Holy shit, he's old.
Ewan McGregor, baby.
Oh, you haven't watched the new Star Wars
Okay,
movies, have you?
here's the thing. I think this
I
picture's
have.
misleading. I think they've intentionally done something to his face, makeup or otherwise, to make him look older than he actually is. So,
He's-
because this is straight from the trailer. It's an image straight from the new Kenobi series trailer. So,
How old is that movie?
It's a show. It's
Oh.
about to come out.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Interesting.
in fact,
Okay, well,
I believe Hayden Christensen comes back as Vader
so
for a
in the
little bit.
movies, I think he was probably in his 30s or upper 30s.
Probably. I know he's Scottish.
Oh.
That's about all I know. He did like 1 or 2 movies after Star Wars, but he kind of stopped. Kind of like Hayden. Hayden kind of just stopped doing films, and then he did like 1 film, and then he's like, nah, I'm just gonna focus on my family. Props.
I'm guessing 50 again. It's kind of boring because it keeps saying 50, but
53.
52.
boom! Aye!
Damn.
I just gotta keep saying 50 and I'll get
Damn.
it. Nice. Who is this guy?
That's Anakin.
That's Anakin
No
Skywalker.
way.
Yeah.
That was the old,
No
like, him
way.
at what he looks like as his oldest. He lost a lot of weight recently, and that's why he
Yeah.
looks like that.
Mhm.
Before he lost weight, he didn't look.
He kind of looks sick, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe
He's
4.
Canadian.
He looks young in
All
that
them
picture,
Canadians
though.
look sick.
Let me guess
They don't get enough sun.
40.
He's also pretty tall, so that typically ages someone too. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
42?
44.
I think he was upper 20s in movies, so I'll go 39.
44.
No,
Dude, the movies were 20 years ago.
I know. He
Well,
was
the
20.
last one I think was like 16
I'm going to
years
guess
ago.
42.
I'm gonna go
44.
for 40.
44.
Why not? 40. Hey!
Justin, god damn it.
I should make
Wait.
that sound.
Okay, I can still hear myself. When you slapped the table, I couldn't hear myself there for a second. I'm like, great, here we go again.
Well, I shouldn't do that because I keep forgetting his mic's on.
I think that's the last one.
Is
Boom.
it?
Yeah.
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 And I think the reason I left it off as the last one is so we could talk a little bit about Star Wars. Because I'm like,
Okay.
well, that'll be fresh in our mind. So I decided, fuck it. Is everything still going? We good?
Yes. Good.
We
Showing
on
everyone all of my
YouTube?
study material?
No, it's
Okay.
It
I was wondering.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, before we get into this, I have one thing, and I told my wife this before, so at least I don't have to feel like, oh, I'm not telling her before I tell everyone else here. She does this thing while at work where, like, she did it today, where I come in, I'm like 6 minutes late off of my 30-minute break, so it's like 36 minutes instead of 30, and right in front of a manager, she does it in the loudest, like, normal voice possible. Are you late?
Ashley said that?
Yeah, she does that. And then she did it whenever we still had them, like, had to wear the masks. She would look at me and go, we don't have to wear them now? And I'm like, shh, shush! Or, where's your hat? It's like,
Yeah.
you can't whisper it into my ear. It's like,
It's like she wants you to get in trouble.
yeah, it's like she's snitching on me.
Yeah.
And she's making me know she's snitching on me. Like, what are you going to do about it, bitch? Oh, it's irritating. I told her, and she just laughed. And I was like, you know what happens to snitches, right?
She probably doesn't realize she
They
does
end
that
up in
either.
ditches.
I think she's just.
No, I started with the they become bitches. Because it's just like a story. Snitches become bitches, and then they get stitches, and then they end up in ditches. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's a progression. You can't you
Okay.
can't immediately
No,
kill
just-
them, you
no,
know.
just straight
Yeah.
to the end.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna outlive Ashley then.
And then if it's a really
Yeah,
bad
that's not
snitch,
cool,
then it's
but-
not just them, it's also their family, you know?
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta send a message, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't let no bitch snitch on you. Anyway, Star Wars.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
That's fucking hard now that I've just watched a whole bunch.
No one's.
I don't know which one I like relate to the
Darth
most. I
Maul,
think that's
just because his lightsaber.
Darth Maul's cool, but he's also broken too.
You're broken.
Now, if you watch the Clone Wars and then Rebels, it basically tells the remainder of his story.
Yeah.
Rogue One, he's also in that one too.
Yeah.
It tells the remainder of his story and how he was found. Where was he found? He was found in some trash planet after he got cut in half, and he was like this spider thing. He was found by one of his brothers. He was insane. Like, he just went insane. So they took him back to his home planet, where they basically made him sane again by wiping all of his fucking memory out. And basically, from then on out, it was him always trying to go after Kenobi, and that was pretty much it. And also trying to go after Palpatine too, because he was like, "My master abandoned me," kind of thing. Fuck you, dude. He tried to kill him, but it didn't work. And then
I don't remember ever seeing the battle.
Did
it ever show it?
What battle?
Him fighting his.
In the Clone Wars, that he fought Palpatine.
Okay.
Gosh,
that should be in a movie.
And then he eventually gets something called the Darksaber, which means that he can lead the Mandalorian people, which is Jango Fett is one of the Mandalorians, that armor that you see, as well as the new series. But Darth Maul basically was able to control them because he defeated their leader in combat. So he had this Darksaber for the longest time.
Did you watch all the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's basically when he had his control, that's when Order 66 happened. So he fled after Order 66 because he knew that he would likely be also a target.
Isn't Clone Wars a cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but it's
would be cool
it's
if
a
they
pretty
made
good
it
show.
Like the movies, where the show becomes like
Now-
real life, kind of like Avatar. You know how they're trying to get people.
I can tell you now that the first 2 seasons, you can tell it was made on a janky ass computer from the 90s. Like the CG's not very good, but as it progresses, like season 3, it starts to get into like the normal territory when we like used to watch shows kind of territory, and then toward the end, it gets really fucking good as far as the quality of it. But Darth Maul dies in the Rebels show, and he dies by Obi-Wan's hand. So Obi-Wan doesn't want to fight him, but Darth Maul obviously wants to kill him. So it's actually kind of a beautiful scene too, because the way it's set up is Obi-Wan does like his normal stance to start out with, but eventually he switches to his old master's stance to basically be like, I know you're arrogant, you're going to try to kill me how you killed my master. And that's exactly what Darth Maul does. You can see him do the normal things, and you see him do one of these to try to basically hit him in the head and stab him. But when he went for the head, Obi-Wan sliced right down the middle, cutting open his chest. And you can actually see the moment, because he was still alive after that, you can see the moment between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Darth Maul's like, is he the chosen one kind of thing. He was referencing Luke. Because at that point, he was still protecting Luke. And Obi-Wan's like, yeah, I'm sure he is. And then he finally was able to be at peace because he knew that his old master Palpatine would die. So it was a beautiful scene in the way they set it up.
I wonder if Star Wars was a magazine at some point.
Star Wars? No, it was. I always started out as a script for a movie, and
so the TV show was a new script.
And it wasn't only George Lucas that wrote them. It was also Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni had a large part in it, as well as the shows.
Did they write the scripts for the cartoon as well?
Yeah, Dave Filoni did. So Dave Filoni pretty much did both Rebels and Clone Wars, and he also does a lot of the shows that are coming out now, like The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, as well as Kenobi.
What's his last name?
Filoni. He also voiced a lot of the characters in both the Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah, he looks like someone who writes Disney, not Disney, but Star Wars. I didn't mean to say Disney. I just saw it.
He was going to be older. I was going to guess like 6.
No.
The movie. Well, did he help with the older movies?
I think not really. I think maybe the first part of the last one, but I can't remember. But these shows
didn't Star Wars come out like
came out in the 70s.
Yeah, way longer than that.
So 50 something years ago, thereabout. But the shows really fill in a lot of the gaps. Yeah, he's getting old.
This is what I was saying. Like, if he was the original guy,
that's why he sold it. He was in the process of making the last 3, the last trilogy, and he's like, I'm getting old. I want to just retire and pay attention to my kids, kind of thing. So he's like, I'll just sell it. He's regretted it since then, but.
I mean, he's worth $6 billion.
I'm sounding like really quiet. Maybe mine isn't. It's not.
Does that help?
Is it talk? No, it didn't help. I think I'm losing audio through my headset again. I think you need to plug in my headset again because I can't hear myself.
I was getting too
Uh,
excited. over
My
here,
headset,
really.
not my microphone. The white.
I'm just plugging everything in.
But
I can't hear myself, so I don't know if. No. Oh.
I can hear you.
No?
You're chilling.
No. Can't.
At all.
No.
No. I don't know. I mean, usually when I do that, it works. Maybe it's right.
Technical difficulties.
I'll try it.
Okay, there it goes.
Okay, it goes that then. I probably just bumped it.
Oh shit! Okay, there we go. Now it's back.
More.
Oh shit! I think the cord is starting to go out on mine. That's
Yeah.
great.
It's not working?
Yeah.
It isn't working again?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know.
That's probably at the connector.
Extreme technical
some of those.
difficulties. Wait, what are you trying to do?
Just.
Oh, you unplugged it all together?
No, I unplugged it from my headset. This is great. What? It works just fine when I'm doing school and everything else, but no, when I.
Who's your favorite character, Austin?
Yeah. You know how I just went on a long tangent because Justin said Darth Maul.
Yeah. I like General Grievous. He's my
He's
favorite.
a bitch.
I don't care. His
a
origin
bitch.
story is super sick.
I
Yeah.
would have liked
Got
Yoda
manipulated by the fucking Sith because, oh, the Jedi hurt my family.
More. I would have liked Yoda more if they made movies from when he was younger. Not Baby Yoda, that doesn't count. Because technically that's not him. Or is it? I don't
That's-
know.
General Grievous, or
I'm still
because he's not
sure.
a Jedi, but my favorite Jedi, of course, is Darth Vader. But
Jedi?
yeah, Sith. Okay, but
Technically
he's still
was.
he's
He was.
Anakin Skywalker was a
Yeah,
Jedi.
good
Darth
point.
Vader was
Darth
a Sith.
Vader.
Well,
was a Sith.
technically, no. Darth Vader, right before he died, he became a Jedi, I think.
No, he
Because he
turned to
killed himself.
Anakin Skywalker. Basically, how they write the story arc is anytime that he's on the light side, he's Anakin, that little
Yeah.
bit of Anakin that's still left. But anytime he's on the dark side, he's Darth Vader. It's like he almost
Two
has.
personalities.
Yeah, it's almost like he has dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah.
And there's only a few people that could actually wake him up. Ahsoka, his Padawan, was one of them. So she actually fights him in Legends, and that's.
Is it just showing? This
Oh, oops. Probably. It probably was.
George Lucas.
Because I got distracted. I'm trying to fix your thing here.
Nice. Man, it's hard for me to find my favorite character. Jar Jar Binks.
oh god,
I'm kidding.
It was.
I think Jar Jar served his purpose because he was supposed to be in there for kids to, retain their attention and be kind of funny in a kid way because that's what the
Jar Jar.
movies were for. That's tough because I don't know which one I relate to the most. That's probably the one that would be my favorite. I like Mace Windu just because I know a little bit more about him and what he was able to do. He literally made his own lightsaber style in which he could use his own side of the dark side, like his own inner dark side, to fight. And that is the reason that he could stand alone with Palpatine for so long, because he could actually use Palpatine's dark side on him. So anytime, the longer and longer he fought Palpatine, the more and more Palpatine was going to lose. And that's why I thought Mace Windu was pretty cool. It's because he's black.
If Star Wars became a TV show, it'd be cool if it was like The Flash, where they have a villain
No.
each season. I
No.
love The Flash.
It's so cringy. The Flash is so
What do you
cringy.
mean? They have
It's
so
been
many jokes in it.
CW'd.
It's been CW.
Yes.
I love CW.
I
shows.
don't. It's cringy.
There's
Like the
100.
first 2 seasons were pretty good, but after that it was just like, what the fuck
I've
are
never
you even
seen-
doing?
I've never seen The
makes it
Flash.
cringy? It's
What?
just- Is it because it repeats itself? Is why it's cringy?
That's a major part, but it's like, find something else, I mean, there's times where, sure, it found something else, but most of the time it's always the next villain, and the way that they presented it wasn't in a natural way at all. It was just like, oh, the old villain's gone, boop, new villain. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you gotta, like,
Have some other stories too.
Invincible is actually a good show. Had nothing to do with Marvel or DC. It's some old comics, not really that old. It was written by one of the makers of The Walking Dead. Really fucked up, but really cool as far as the story is concerned because it's kind of new. It does play on the old concepts. Omni-Man is supposed to be Superman, and he has a son, and his son is learning to cope with his powers. But it's in a world with a whole bunch of superheroes and supervillains.
Is it this one?
Yeah, yeah. It's on Amazon Prime, I think, is the show. That's what it's on. It's pretty good. It's very gory, but
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Walking Dead.
yeah, what fails with like Superman or characters like that is it doesn't show that they can get hurt. But in this, you can see that they can get hurt, and they can get hurt pretty fucking badly. So you actually have some sense of risk. Like the
Reality,
character
too.
is risking something, and they're not just like Superman that come in and like, no one can kill me. Oh, kryptonite. Oh no! And it's the same shit over and over again. Martha. That was so stupid. I understand
So
why they put that in the
after
movie, but it's so
super-
stupid.
After a superhero dies in this, just another one arrives in the show.
Not really. It starts off with quite a few. And in fact,
okay.
the first episode, I'm not spoiling shit, maybe for you I am. In the first episode,
No, okay,
there's
I'm gonna watch
basically
it.
the Justice League, which is like all like, you know, in DC, it's a whole bunch of superheroes together, and Omni-Man comes in and he kills every single fucking one of them in the most gory way possible, and it's great.
Are
and
these all the
and they
good
don't anticipate it because they're like, oh, he must be fighting us because he doesn't know, he's acting strange, and they're trying to fight him off, and he kills every single one of them, and it's great. All of those ones I think are still surviving.
ones? They're the ones left.
Yeah, well, there's more than them, and
Okay.
technically the robot is not like that anymore.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, it turned out to be an adult that had some kind of condition that was in some kind of tank, but eventually he was able to move his consciousness into the yellow and red one, his younger self. He stole some of his DNA and made a little one of him, and he moved his consciousness into him. It was funny. He's like, "You made little me," and he did it because one of the characters he had a crush on. It was Beast Girl, I think. He had a crush on Beast Girl, and he saw that Beast Girl liked him, so he's like, "Oh, I'll just become him, and then you'll like me." It was pretty fucking weird.
It's kind of psychopathic almost.
Well, he had like a super IQ. He was able to control like multiple of those robots at once, just using his mind, and like control them in completely different atmospheres, making sure they're all doing the right thing without people assuming that it's not a robot.
That's one of the strongest superpowers. Is empath? Is that what he'd be? Where
What?
He could control people with his mind.
No, he could only control the bots,
Oh.
Yeah. but he was still
That
smart
is
enough
still
to make it
pretty
look
strong.
like it was a robot. But
Yeah.
in some way, you're like, well, there's something else here. But it was a good show. I thought it was a good play on most of the superhero things. But
Anyways, back to Star Wars.
back to Star Wars. I
What-
still don't know who my favorite. Mace Windu's like one of them, just because I think he was like undershown for how good he was, because he was on track to actually being better than Yoda at one point. Like he
so
was
was Anakin.
true, but Anakin was
messed
manipulated so easily, and in fact had a strong inclination towards the dark side of the Force. And because none of the Jedi were actually like addressing his issues, it only made him hide it more, which made it worse. So yeah, and Anakin, at least, his story arc makes sense. You have a kid that has no father. We all start there at some point. A kid with no father, who grew up in this desert planet as a slave. This Jedi comes in and tells him that suddenly now you have all this power and you can become a Jedi, and he goes off to become a Jedi. His main thinking there is, if I become a Jedi, I can come back and save my mom. He wasn't able to do that, and in fact, in the second episode, you actually see that because the Jedi, he couldn't save his mom, so that made him angry, which started to build his...
Well,
basically,
would he
this...
be able to save his mom without being able to use his powers that he learned from the Jedi.
It was because of the
She was
Jedi's...
going to die anyway.
I think it was because of the Jedi's lack of empathy, because they didn't want him to have any kind of attachment. That's the reason that it happened, because the only reason he went on to Tatooine is because he had the strong premonitions of his mother dying. That's the only reason he went to Tatooine, because he was already on
That's right
Naboo,
about
and he's
that.
like, I gotta go to Tatooine because I think something bad's happening, like she's about to die.
Yeah.
And he shows up right before she does.
Yeah.
And his first turn to the dark side was actually when he was killing all of the Sandman.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think what I like a lot about Star Wars is it's realistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what almost anyone would ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that moment, you're like, so I belong to this sect that tells me I shouldn't, but I have all this power that I could, and it feels morally right for me to do this to save someone that's close to me, but they're not even listening to me. It's like, I could see why you're frustrated.
I wonder if other Jedi's detach themselves with their families too right away, like as their kids. Or do you think that it's as their
So
adults?
the Jedi would actually kidnap,
Oh.
basically,
They're
is
these
what
good
they did.
people, but bad people.
It's
too.
basically what they did when they were, basically, most Jedi when they were about 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were,
Yeah, they never know the parents, right?
basically. That's why they would have no attachments.
Yeah.
But because he was 6 years old before they found him,
Yeah.
and then Qui-Gon's like he's the chosen one. And what's interesting is if Qui-Gon was still alive, Anakin probably wouldn't have turned to the dark side because Qui-Gon wasn't, okay, he was a Jedi Master, but he didn't sit on the Council because the way that he viewed the Force was differently than the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council were all about rules and following rules, whereas Qui-Gon's like, I'm just going to listen.
Yeah.
And there's no rules. He would have listened to Anakin and would have presented him with knowledge, but not in a way that's like you should do this. It's more like here's a couple things that you could
Would've
do,
gave him wisdom.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would've gave him wisdom to stay on
But
the
instead he
path.
had Obi-Wan, which was already about the same age, Obi-Wan. And Obi-Wan was still learning at that point what it meant to be a Jedi Knight at the same time that Anakin's learning to become a Jedi Knight because of the Clone Wars. So, yeah, the show's filling a lot of gaps. Like, whenever you watch movies, like, wow, that's a fucking jump from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened? It's like suddenly at the end of 2, it's after the Battle of Geonosis, right?
Does the
Yeah.
cartoon have it where Yoda's younger at some point too?
No, okay, not really. But it does have him fighting his inner dark side, which was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was perfect.
For the most part he was,
I
but
thought he was Jesus of Star Wars.
it was whenever he was learning to become embodied with the Force, to be a Force ghost is what it's called. Coughing really loud.
Jesus.
So-
Star Wars.
Qui-Gon was the first one to discover immortality as becoming a Force ghost, but because of his death and he wasn't able to learn all of the rest of the steps, he was only a voice. So you could hear his voice in the second and third movie. In the second movie, when Anakin's cutting down everyone, it shoots to, or it changes to Yoda meditating, and you hear, what's his name? Who played Qui-Gon? He was also in Taken. What's his name? Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
You hear Liam Neeson's voice going, "No!" Like he's saying, "Don't do it," the kind of thing. But you only hear his voice. You don't see him embodied because he was killed too soon. But he eventually led Yoda to go through the trials to become a Force ghost, and then Yoda taught it to Obi-Wan, and then Obi taught it to Anakin before he died.
Doesn't the show have like 10 seasons or something?
7.
Because I watched it once.
They have 7 seasons. They're all about 30 minutes long because they were on the Disney Channel, so they could only have it for about 30 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah. And you also see a little bit more with the clones, too. At first, it's kind of confusing because it jumps around with the clones, because you're like, okay, who's this? What's up? Okay, this one died. Well, no, he's still alive. Well, no, he died, and it just jumps a little bit at the beginning, but once you get into it, you get to the last episode where Commander Rex, which you don't really see in the movies, but Commander Rex and Ahsoka, like Commander Rex just got the order to 66, and he's like fighting, shooting Ahsoka, who he's been alongside for the longest time, but because of his chip, he has to shoot her. So you can see him fighting it, but he's like, and he's like, eventually he snaps into it and starts shooting at her. But it's like, oh, that was interesting. And then eventually she finds a way to cut out the chip, and then now he gets to see all of his brothers die because they're trying to attack Ahsoka. So it's like, oh, this is dark. It's like the show gets dark right at the end. It gets pretty dark.
Nice.
Final season or just every season?
The final, well, of course, every season before then it's building up to Order 66, but once Order 66 happens, and even before that, so
It's like Revelations in the Bible.
not really. But before
Like
that
Algae
happens,
Jones.
Yoda's Jesus.
yeah,
I know,
It's Revelations. And... Jeez.
Star Wars is real.
Before that happens, Ahsoka is framed for something, and the Jedi Council basically remove her status, basically remove her from being a Jedi, and she's on court to basically be sentenced. I don't remember if it's to be put to death or just remain in prison for the longest time because they thought that she had targeted the Jedi Temple and caused the explosion to happen. I don't mean to bore any of you. But basically at the end, it's found out through Anakin that it was a different Jedi who turned to the dark side. He eventually found her, and then she, the one that turned into a dark side user, confessed, and then Ahsoka was let go. In that episode, right at the end, you have Yoda, Mace Windu, and several of the other masters saying you can come back into the Jedi temple if you want to. If you can become a Jedi again. And Anakin's looking like super excited and handing her like, I think it was the Padawan thing that she wore. And she just took his hand and closed it and looked at him. You could see the tears. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking hard. Like, this is a kid's show. Holy shit.
Did you almost cry?
No, I don't think I did. But
you have the feeling of emotion.
But eventually, he chases her he chases her down after she's out of the Jedi Temple to basically be like, why are you doing this? She's like, why would I go back to this? Why would I go back to this? It's like, well, this is all you have because he's speaking as himself. This is all Anakin had.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't leave. How could you leave? And now that he saw that she could leave, that gave him a little bit of inclination, like, okay, the Jedi aren't what I thought they were. So he started to go on a spiral. And the other thing that was sad about I think it was the last episode, is Ahsoka came back for one mission. I think it was to defeat Maul. And all of the clones in preparation painted their helmets with Ahsoka's face. Well, it looks like face paint, but basically painted it for Ahsoka. And they all turned on her, and they all have her face on their helmet.
Oh, damn.
It's like, holy shit, that's dark.
Yeah.
Like, that's different than just...
I wonder if kids can point that out, or if they would actually be terrified.
I don't know. but
they'd probably just be like, oh, look at all this action.
It's pretty dark. Like, it conveys more of a dark message subtly than the movies did. Like, the movies, like, okay, you see a whole bunch of Jedi get shot. Oh, darn. Like, Cody's like, oh, blast him. But it's a little bit more than that for most of the clones. But, I like the show. Yeah. The Clone Wars was a good show. Rebels, not as much. It wasn't as good of a show. It still had some life lessons in it.
I thought it was one.
Rebels takes place right after Order 66.
Oh,
and basically, it's basically showing you what the start of the Rebels were. Like, it didn't start out as a Rebel alliance. It just started out as little Rebel cells here and there, and you see them all coming together kind of thing. It wasn't...
Wouldn't it be cool if the cartoon actually became real people, though? Like, they did the whole show again in real people? Like what they want to do for Avatar?
The problem is there's so many limitations when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Long story short, I still think either Yoda or Mace Windu. Be one or the other.
Yeah. Nice.
Dooku was also cooler than a lot of people let him off to be.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to stand on his own against Yoda, who was at that time seen as not only as the Grand Master, but his ability with the lightsaber was seen as like the greatest. But Dooku was also able to keep up with Yoda in that regard. So it was like, oh, that's interesting. And he literally, like, the reason his lightsaber hilt is curved is so that he could get specific angles to basically attack lightsaber wielders, because he cared so much about his ability to use a lightsaber from the get-go. And Yoda didn't like it because he made the hilt when he was in the Jedi Order. And Yoda knew that hilt specifically was to be against lightsaber users, as well as his form. So there's like 8 or 9 lightsaber forms, and he used 2, which was specifically for one-on-one combat against lightsaber users, and he mastered it.
Yeah.
And Yoda's like,
what was your guys' favorite battle scene in Star Wars?
oh shit, hello there. That
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, sound like it.
Are we talking about from the movies?
Yeah, from the movies, not the show.
I think Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting, or Vader fighting, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
because it was telling a story. It was telling a story while they were fighting.
Yeah.
Even though it is such a short clip, but Rogue One, where Darth Vader's coming through the fucking hallway.
Yeah, that's not much of a battle, though. You know,
It's not much of a battle, but
he's just a badass.
every time I watch that scene, I'm like,
Hell yeah. He gets chills.
yeah, I'm like, ugh.
feel my pants, daddy.
Just creaming myself a little bit, but Rogue One was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was probably the best one that Disney fucking made.
Yeah, after the prequels.
Yeah, I hate all the other movies.
That one battle scene in the third movie at the end where Anakin and Obi attack before.
Yeah.
The on the lava planet. I forgot what it's called.
Because it told a story.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever Obi-Wan fought Darth Maul and how fast they were doing it, even though, yes, a lot of it was spinning around and other stuff, that was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Like, their use of behind the back to defend, that was pretty cool. And how fast they were going because they rehearsed it so much. I like that one, too. But it was only for, like, 30 seconds. Yeah.
I just like the build-up, though, because of the shields blocking them from walking through. Was that the mall battle? I'm talking about the mall. I thought you were talking about that.
Which one?
When Obi's master, what's his name again?
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, battles Mace Windu. Or not, yeah.
Maul?
Maul, sorry. Darth Maul. Damn.
The fifth or sixth movie
That was pretty cool.
of the original trilogy where they're on the snow planet.
Hoth. So that's
Hoth,
fifth.
yeah.
I think
Fifth
it was.
I think it was
that Rise? No.
fuck.
The Empire Strikes Back? No.
No.
Shit. I should know. Anyway, the fifth one.
I like Hoth. I like this scene, like that fighting scene from Hoth. I just like the realization of, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was my favorite map in the game.
Yeah, Hoth. Hoth was fun.
Most of the old movies, though, their fucking lightsaber battles were
they're
so
I'm
slow.
more talking
Almost
about
cliche.
the actual battle on Hoth in general. I thought was pretty cool.
I've actually saw it. There was someone who redid the fight between Obi-Wan and Vader on the Death Star. Like, they did a face swap, and it was like they're actually going pretty fast. It was good. It would have been better if they incorporated that in the movie rather than.
Some fan art is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you've ever watched some fan art, like
Like on YouTube?
yeah,
Oh.
like fan art, it's
Also,
pretty
when you
decent.
said
Well,
favorite
you got
Star
it.
Wars character, are we bringing up only the ones for the movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Damn.
It's just what you know.
well, what most people would know. And also, my favorite characters are from the original, like from Star Wars, like the movies, not in the whole entire, I guess.
Yeah.
So I like General Grievous and I like Darth Vader.
I still think General Grievous was a bitch.
Okay, but as a warrior,
He was still a bitch. Well, okay.
Was he
on his
On his-
former planet,
On his former planet before he became what we know as General Grievous. Sure.
yeah.
But when he became that cyber technic, whatever the fuck, he
Okay,
was
but-
a bitch.
Okay, but they also portrayed him really poorly.
They did that on
in-
purpose. George Lucas did that on purpose because he started to see that they were writing General Grievous as Vader. He's killing all the Jedi. He was so powerful. He was cybernetic. It's like, okay, you're just writing Vader again. Make him weaker. Like, that's not
Yeah.
who's the story's about, kind of thing. That's why they did
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah.
But I wish they still kind of kept true to his actual character.
Because he's not much of a warrior if he cowers every time that he's starting to lose. Like, that's
Yeah.
what, even in the movies and the show, it's like he always cowered the second that, oh shit, I lost. And he always said, impossible. It's like, yeah, it's happened the fourth fucking time, you idiot. It's like, come on, it's not impossible. Ugh. Anyway. But,
I mean, he was a badass though.
he was tortured by Dooku and Palpatine. That's
Yeah.
why he turned.
But I mean,
In fact, Dooku blew up his ship, and that's why he became the cybernetic. Because I knew he'd be a useful tool. Because they wouldn't suspect the Sith were at hand if it was a cybernetic fucking non-Force user.
So who was your guys' least favorite character?
Jar Jar Binks, by far.
Really? Is it because he's annoying?
Hate that
or-
bitch.
Is it because he's an idiot?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a lot of clout from you guys, and probably if this ever gets big down the road. I really don't like Yoda. He's kind of a controlling, narcissistic bastard.
He's not narcissistic.
I don't know. He's very just. It's his way or the highway. Go fuck yourself. And then if you don't believe in what I believe, he's basically a cult leader.
I didn't see that. Because when he was Grandmaster, he always let all of the other masters on the council make the decision. He didn't ever step in and be like, this is what you should do. He just said, if you make the decision, so it is.
He was kind of the headmaster still in a way. Since he was the head.
But
Jedi.
he was, I mean,
I
he
don't
was
know.
900 years old.
He
He had
really don't
trained
give a fuck.
thousands of fucking Jedi
He's a
up to
wise
that
guy.
point. But as far as I could tell, out of everyone in the
don't really
Jedi
like
Council, he was probably the purest of heart out of all of them.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's
He
something
meant
about
well.
Yoda.
It's not to say that he made mistakes. He did, but he at least acknowledged them. And in the show, it tells more of his story, and that's why I'm defending him a little bit more than I would have. You only see Yoda a few times in the movies. But in the show, you actually get to see that he does, he has normal character traits. He's not just a god that can do whatever he
I
wants
also
kind of
don't
thing.
like Han Solo. Han Solo can go suck my ass.
He just doesn't have a personal problem with him.
I wish Chewbacca would just rip him into two, honestly. I don't know why. I just hate Han Solo. There's just something about him. It's just kind of like Yoda. I just don't like him.
He's
I don't know.
suspicious.
They're just two really fucking annoying characters. And Jar Jar Binks can just go kill himself. But
You know which
in
one?
my opinion,
I didn't like that much. Moff Tarkin. I didn't like him very much. Wasn't a very good character.
I don't know who that is, so.
I'm trying to
So I
think.
guess he sucks.
He was the one that was standing next to Leia in the first movie as he was blowing up Alderaan. It wasn't very good. I didn't like him as a character. But then again, he was only on screen for like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, that's about it.
To be honest, I didn't really like. Okay, Palpatine has his purpose, but I didn't like him as a character that
I didn't
much.
like him as a character, but
But that was the point.
he's kind of badass though. In a
He was a
sense.
psychopath
Yeah.
in the truest form of a psychopath. He had no remorse.
Mm-hmm.
He had no guilt.
Respect.
Everything that he did was for himself.
Props a little bit.
I mean, yeah, if you're able to hide
I'm just kidding.
the fact that you were the strongest dark force user while you're right next to fucking Jedi, there's
Yeah.
some fucking props there.
Yeah. That is true.
Guess their gender? I don't want to be thrown off YouTube. Oh my god, what's the first one? That's a
Well, I don't even think that's it. Yeah, this is the
That's a
thing
woman.
right
Yeah.
That's a woman.
there.
Yeah. What? That's a woman.
Sure? That's
The
fine.
fuck?
So if you really look, though, if he didn't have this weird feminine looking face,
He has feminine eyes as well.
well, and the hair.
No,
But
the
look
hair.
at
Yeah, a
the
little
cheekbone.
bit.
Look at
I
the
think they're
cheekbone.
wrong. I think they're wrong. That's a woman. That's a woman.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm trying to look at the hands.
So it's hard to tell with, I don't like to say this, but it's hard to tell with Asians.
You mean yellow people?
No! That was an accident.
That was Ramens.
Oh man.
It kind of
I'm-
is, especially when they have long
Now it's
hair.
starting to look more like a man.
Well, look at the shirt, too.
I think it's a
That don't
man.
mean shit, dude.
Good point.
I think
That
that one's
don't
also a
shit.
man.
I think it's a female.
I'll go with male, so majority rules.
Yeah, it's a man. I can't even see their face. That's cheating. It's a woman.
Female. Yeah.
Yeah, the arm.
It's a woman.
No.
Painted nails.
Yeah. And you could also tell by the dainty hands.
Female.
I don't know.
The hands, though, man.
The body too. That's female.
No.
No, I think it's a man.
Male.
Why do you think that?
Why is he dressing like an 80s punk star fucking female, though?
I think it's a guy.
Yeah, it's a man.
What makes it
Fingers.
Look like
If
Look
you
at the fingers.
If you look at the wrists,
And the face, too.
Yeah.
they look.
Yeah, they don't. Usually,
The forearms, yeah.
I'm talking about just like the wrist part.
And if you look at the lips as well as the nose, it looks more masculine.
Yep. Mm.
Oh God.
Female, please be female.
Wait.
Please be female.
Those fingers look female. I'd say female. Female.
Yeah.
Jawline looks female, too.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What the fuck? That's a man? That's not a man. No.
I'm telling you, it's hard to tell.
What the fuck? Why would you do your eyebrows like that? You look like a woman. Maybe that's the point. I don't get people. I don't get people. That looks like a man at first
Yeah,
because look at that apple.
Yeah.
It still could be a woman though.
Knowing that they cover the nose.
Women still have Adam's apples. They're just not as prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a pretty big Adam's apple.
Some women have big Adam's apple. I'm gonna say woman. Woman.
Eyelashes are colored. Or,
Woman.
what do you call it?
I'm gonna guess
Mascara.
woman as
Yeah.
well.
Woman.
Dang.
Well, you
He
win
probably
some,
has-
you lose some. You know.
He probably had his makeup done,
Is
right?
that why they covered his nose?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of with all of them. Some, oh, not that one.
That one still looks like a woman. Our score is 50 out of 100. We're 50%.
We're 50% gay.
No, we're not gay.
I know.
Say if it looks like a woman or a man, I'm not saying I'd fuck that.
I'm just playing. Smash or pass.
Get.
We could do like the quiz, Star Wars quiz.
Star Wars quiz.
What character you would be?
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Star Ward. Weird word.
Well, I spelled it right. It's
Star Wars
weird.
character quiz.
I thought that was typing. Dude.
No.
That threw me off. I was like, how's my typing now loud?
I was trying to do Squidward walking. Obi-Wan.
Oh, would it be this? Or
I love you. Have my babies. Also, what it shows in the show is Obi-Wan actually had a love interest. And that he actually struggled with the same thing that
Anakin did.
Yeah. The fight is erupting. Choose your weapon. The dark side.
That would be me.
Um,
I love two lightsabers. Looks so cool. Like, doesn't that look badass?
that's Ahsoka, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that.
My words. A fight is erupting. Oh, there's two people fighting. Let me use my words. Like no.
I didn't even see that until now.
It probably immediately go to Dooku.
I'm
just
gonna
makes-
do two lightsabers.
This just makes me think of the left. They don't wanna
Wait,
use the
who
left, and
who
they
was
must
gonna
use
go
the right.
first?
Oh, should
You
we
or
do it
me?
all?
You can go first.
Alright, yeah.
I'm gonna do two lightsabers. I'm with you, Justin.
Yeah. Your friends are in danger. What do? Drop everything to help them.
They're on their own.
Run head
Well, here,
first.
Brandon, you say it. They can't hear me as well.
Oh,
Whenever you're done eating candy.
yeah. Drop everything to help them. Run headfirst into the situation. 2 words. Aggressive negotiations. They're on their own.
I mean, it depends on what it
I
is.
love this trying
Your
to
friends
talk
are
it
in
out.
danger. What do? You don't know what it is. They're just in danger. What do? Drop everything to help
Half
them.
of me is like, leave them on their own.
Yeah, but what if they die? And then it was all up to you. And you failed them. You failed them, Austin. They could have survived if you only stepped in and did something.
That evil.
But like,
Do your first instinct.
run headfirst into the situation.
Yeah, that sounds like you. What was your favorite color? Oh.
Red, green, blue, or yellow.
Is that still green?
I mean, purple technically is
Well,
my
I'm thinking
favorite color.
lightsaber. Yeah. Oh.
But I mean, I do like. If we're talking lightsaber color,
Probably
red.
it is, yeah.
Red is my favorite lightsaber color.
Choose a favorite food group. Ha.
Sweets, something savory, vegetables. No one likes that except the vegans. Anything served cold, like revenge.
I do like revenge.
So,
Yeah, but do you like anything served cold?
ice
Mm,
cream?
Don't you like cock? That wouldn't work.
I do like cock.
Do you like dead cock?
I do like dead cock.
Oh, so anything
dead
served
cock
cold.
is
Yeah.
Rotten
So-
cock?
Yeah.
revenge is. The
How do
best.
you like to unwind? Well, I like to lay down on the bed, pull down my pants, and just fucking go to town. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Anyway.
we're talking about Austin here.
Oh, sorry. Catching a magic show. What the fuck is that? Spending quiet
Star
time
Wars?
in the country. Country road.
Honestly, though.
Exercising. Hell no. What a good. Wait, with a good book and some
hell
hot
no.
tea.
It'd
Yeah,
either
yeah.
be-
You'd be a book and some hot tea. Both things you don't like very much. A spa day. Dude, I want a spa
Yeah, I
day.
do too. We've never done that before.
Yeah, we're guys. We don't get spa days.
no.
I
we
was
should
asked
go
that.
do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was asked recently by a coworker. She's
Let's
like, "I'm gonna go on a
podcast
date
all
with a
this.
guy. Like, what would be some recommendations?" So I started listing off some things. And I'm like, you know what? This is gonna seem kind of gay, but every guy would love to have someone take them to a spa
Yeah.
or do a massage. It's like I haven't gotten a massage
I'm gonna
ever.
Spending quiet time in the country.
Yeah, that sounds like
Country. My strength is courage. My muscle, singular muscle, only one muscle, not all of them. My muscle. Perseverance. Loyalty. Oh, hell no. My devotion.
Probably perseverance.
Perseverance.
Mhm.
biggest word on
That's the only
it.
reason you haven't ended it. Keep going. My greatest weakness is fear, ignorance. That one. Ignorance. Misplaced trust, anger, or hate.
I mean, anger and hate is pretty, probably anger.
You
Choose
are
a pet.
redhead.
Cat, dog, reptile, rodent, bird. I like.
Reptile, hardcore
thought you said
all the way.
I thought you said cow. cow.
That would be
I want a
good.
cow. That's my pet.
Cheeseburger does sound pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Reptile.
What would be your dream job?
Politician.
Politician, warrior, teacher, or spy?
I mean, warrior, yeah. It'd be fun to kick some
Choose a
ass.
Star Wars character to be your partner for a school project. Anakin, Ahsoka, Savage, Opress. You don't know who that is, but I do. Commander Cody. You might know who that is.
I
And
know who
Count Dooku.
Commander Cody.
I know who I'd
I
pick
mean, Count Dooku, honestly.
because you do all the work. He's the smartest one of all of them. You're Anakin.
Wow.
Now let me do it with completely different answers so that it's not like to see if it's authentic or if everyone's Anakin. Apparently Anakin likes those reptile pussies. Two lightsabers. Shit.
Right? It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long is the tougher one?
Depends on
Aggressive negotiations.
it depends on who they are. Like,
Exactly.
are they my
That's-
best friends?
that's what I'm
Or are they
saying.
just like my friends?
You guys kind of guilt-tripped me into it.
Now, I
Depend-
guess
now, it was
if
you guys
I
that
had
run
the power
right
of a
in.
Jedi, then I'd probably just drop everything to help them because at least I have some
probably
means
what
to
I would
help
do.
them. Whereas in real life, I don't know how to fight. Like, you're on your own, bitch.
It's better if you just run.
Well, it's like
You don't know how to do it.
if two girls are
You're a
fighting
big
and
guy,
you're a
so-
guy and you step in, you're immediately seen as a pussy either way,
No.
even if you're breaking up the fight. You know.
No, what you do is grab both of their hair and pull. Separate them.
Make everyone laugh.
Yeah, just
Oh,
boom.
Show me your titties. I mean, no, you don't have them. Just what's my favorite color?
It used to be yellow.
No, hell no.
Wasn't it orange?
It was yellow for 1 year, and that's the year that they decided to paint my fuck.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
it's
always
orange.
been orange.
Yeah.
Paint your walls, huh?
But as far as lightsabers go, probably red.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm between sweets and something savory, but let's
I
say
know, I'm
what's right now?
choosing
Something
that.
savory right now because I just ate a whole bunch of sweets. How do you like to unwind?
If it was a comedy show, I would.
With a
1000%.
good book and some hot tea. Spa day.
Yeah. I kind of want to do that. Now.
My greatest strength is. Oh, mine's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Perseverance.
It's either that
Your
or.
muscle.
Sometimes I'm too loyal. That's not a strength then. I don't have that much muscle. I need more courage. It's not that one.
You do have a lot of devotion.
Yeah, I would say my
Your
devotion.
devotion to this dick.
No, I'm not devoted to that. Greatest weakness is. Ooh. Shit. It's not hate, it's not anger or
Yeah, I'm
ignorance.
the
It's either
opposite of
fear or misplaced trust. Cuz I tend to trust a lot of people.
That's
Like,
what makes. But see, everything.
That's my policy.
in
Trust
there-
everyone until they give you a reason not to.
everything in there leads to anger.
Hate leads to fear. Fear. Wait, no. Shit, I did it wrong.
Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to
I always
anger.
do it wrong because I
know.
never remember what the quote is.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I know what you're talking about with
Yoda.
Yoda. Yeah.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. I
Suffering.
don't know. I'm just guessing. Would it be misplaced or fear?
As of right now, it'd probably be fear, just because I have an MCAT coming up.
Yeah. Makes
So-
sense. Situational.
Choose a pet, dog.
Yep.
Dream job, not teacher. Hell no. Spy.
That'd be
Yeah, I
me.
would be able to be a good spy. So it's either warrior or politician, and of the two,
I think it's politician.
yeah, probably. I can talk out my ass.
Hey.
no,
I thought it was done.
no.
I thought you were.
No,
Okay.
that's what's his name? I should know, but I forgot.
Oh, that's not Maul.
For a school project, the problem is I wouldn't work well with Count Dooku.
You wouldn't? Or
No,
what? Oh.
because it'd be like putting two of the smartest kids together. They would eventually fight over something. I think we'd butt heads. So, and I think I'd be frustrated with Anakin because he would just do whatever he fucking wants because he's the chosen one. Probably Ahsoka, to be honest. Who am I? What the fuck?
That's boring.
That's bullshit! I chose like 4 different separate
It's
answers.
because you chose red. It's probably because you chose red.
Because I chose red?
Yeah.
Not because I
Probably
chose something other than your taste, something other than how you unwind in the
Wait,
day.
What
Okay.
all-
So why am I Anakin?
Who all had red lightsabers?
We both did.
No, who all
Yeah.
had in the movies had red lightsabers?
A ton of fucking people.
Were they all?
Count Dooku.
Because this is from the show, so it also count the show. In
Yeah.
fact, right there, that's the
I-
father.
I think
Father?
that.
Yeah, so he's called the father.
Huh?
I
There's
think
also
that
son
this
and
is
daughter.
Off
He was kind
of.
of like a priest.
I think this is off of the show. This isn't off of the movies because the movies would have
Is there a
different.
movie? quiz?
That's why I don't like these quizzes very much. Is because okay, Justin, go in the quiz and just fake like you're somebody and just always hit the first answer. And if it comes up with Anakin, we know this is bullshit. Fuck you!
Let's try this
You're
again.
always Anakin. Always the last one.
Let me go with my words, and then progressive negotiation. Let's go with green.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Exercising. Wait, no, that would
A spa day,
a book with some hot tea.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The least like
My
Anakin.
Exactly.
Loyalty.
My muscle.
No, Anakin. Well, yeah,
That's-
loyalty
Let's
would be.
do loyalty.
He's not
Let's do,
Ignorance.
Yeah.
Rodent. Teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
If it's Anakin, then this is fucked.
And then
And then Savage.
Okay.
Why? Why is
Watch
it
it
now?
just have 2 characters.
Yeah, Obi-Wan and fucking Anakin. Yeah, I hate these quizzes so much. They have no, like...
Star Wars character test. Try the one below.
That
That one.
one?
that's
Ew.
not-
5 questions.
Never mind.
How-
Holy shit. Agree, disagree, somewhat agree, somewhat disagree.
Oh,
In between.
wow.
Yeah.
It's like an actual quiz.
It's like a
Yeah.
political compass test.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh.
Which I took. I took the political compass test.
Which Star Wars queen are you?
Star Wars.
Jar Jar Binks.
quiz movie.
You're the Jar Jar Binks. No, you're fucking Poe.
Oh God.
Or oh, what's her name? The Asian one. I always forget. I don't know her name. Who is this?
Kind of fun.
Chewbacca.
Yoda.
Okay.
Is she,
Ah!
you dumb bitch.
I'll refresh. It's like nothing happened.
Mm.
Ah.
you can't.
Didn't re-
The dick is short with this one.
Damn it! No. Whatever. Who's the Star Wars
Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah. Okay, this one's probably
It's Stormtroopers.
Boba Fett.
Oh, these are all
Darth
gonna be-
Vader.
These are
I'm
fucking
hoping he
easy.
gets harder.
Darth Maul.
Oh,
Jawas.
Jawas, yeah.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker. Chewbacca. It throws a curveball. It looks like
Anakin.
Chewbacca, but it's one of the other Wookiees.
Young Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
Bail Organa.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
Bail
I wish
Organa.
it didn't show these. You know, like you had to type it in. Or
Oh, okay. We won't look BB-8. Unfortunately, I know that one.
Oh, I got an idea.
That's Han Solo. I already knew by his hair.
I'm trying to do it where I can scroll slowly so I don't get the.
C-3PO.
that's obvious. And I'll show the next
Who
one.
needs a hint?
I already know what that is.
Yeah. What is it?
Hold on.
Give me the big ugly guy. The
It's in the.
one that wants.
Shit.
Hold on.
Oh,
I know the name of it too.
it's a creature.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Wait, that's not fair. Luke Skywalker's in there. What if I say Luke Skywalker?
Okay.
He's barely.
Oh, I forgot.
Who is this? Go
not,
down.
It's not Sarlacc, because that's the pit. Rancor.
Yeah,
Rancer? I can't remember.
Rancor.
Rancor?
Rancor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Weird. Ouchie! I don't know who that is. That must be Leia. Even though technically it should be Skywalker, but apparently not. Ooh. This is a new guy, though, isn't it? Yeah, this is new.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
I don't know this
yeah,
character.
I don't know the name.
I thought this was one from the older movies.
It's not Snoke.
Nope.
It's not Akbar. It's either General Dodonna or Chancellor Finis Valorum. I think it's that one.
What do you think?
Cause not
You
Akbar.
have no idea.
Akbar's the fish that goes,
Hey.
"It's a trap." So that is
Oh,
Poe. Unfortunately, I know that one
Why, unfortunately?
because it's the fucking sequels and they're trash.
Um,
Let's write the same as the original trilogy and sell it to a whole bunch of people. It's the same fucking story.
Fett.
Django Fett. Django Fett. Before he gets his head chopped off.
yeah. This next one.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is a Jar Jar Binks with the Sith eyes.
Your favorite? Sith eyes.
No.
Sith
Get the emergency powers to the fucking piece of Akbar. It's a trap. It's Akbar. That is Yaddle or Yaddle. Yaddle.
What's this? Really?
Mm-hmm. It's Yaddle.
What?
What?
Yep.
Is this? How do you know this?
I don't want to talk about it. It makes me a nerd to
Is
know
this
this.
from the older movies? Or
It's from the second movie.
Huh?
Huh?
The prequels. She's sitting in the Jedi Council before they enact the clones.
This is a she?
Yep.
I thought there was only
Why do
one
I not
Yoda.
remember this character?
I don't.
Because she was
It
only on
looks
screen for
familiar.
30 minutes.
It
No, for
looks
30,
familiar.
like 3 seconds, I should say.
Visually looks familiar, but I thought this was Yoda in the movies.
Nope,
No.
that is Yaddle.
Did she ever die? Oh, she has hair.
Yeah.
I didn't see the hair.
I don't remember how she dies, but I'm sure she does.
Huh. Was it the wife
Next
of
one
Yoda?
is what?
Was this the wife of Yoda or something?
I don't think so.
It's
They
a-
don't have
it's a
wives. They can
similar name.
procreate, but they can't have wives. Next one's
They're like
Jabba.
animals.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt. Ho, 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 ho.
Ooh, General
Your
Grievous.
General of Grievous before he gets shot in the chest like a bitch.
He was one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
He saw General and was immediately like,
this is what I do in real tests, by the way. I'll circle the wrong one just because of the first name.
yeah, you gotta slow down a little bit there, bud.
Yeah.
I get too anxious. I
you
try to go
just-
fast.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
I don't think
Let's
they're
go
called
to the
Yetis.
names. Let's go to the names.
Go to the names.
Oh.
Wampa, maybe?
Yeah, it's a
Wampa.
Wampa because the rest aren't.
Yeah, they need to make this
Wampa.
harder.
Yeah.
They need to make those answers harder.
It's basically a fucking Yeti.
R2D2.
Wicket.
Oh.
It only shows his lightsaber. That's Mace Windu's lightsaber is the answer.
Because he's the only one with the purple one, isn't he?
Yeah.
True, but it still should show his face. It'd be like showing any other fucking lightsaber,
There
like
needs
a
to be more
double-bladed
purple
lightsaber. Like, how do you know it's Darth Maul?
Bring purple sabers back again.
Yeah, honestly.
They were this. Okay,
Oh.
how it came into canon is actually
He looks like a bulldog.
Samuel L. Jackson basically told George Lucas, "I want a purple lightsaber," and George Lucas is like, "I think I can do that." And that's when it started. But what it means canonically, or in canon, meaning like it is in the series of the show, how they explain what purple means is that Mace Windu deals with both the dark and the light side of the Force. That's why it's blue with red, purple. That's what that means. That
It looks like a bulldog.
it looks like one of the pigs from Jabba's
Yeah.
palace a little bit.
It does, but
See, this is
Oh
better.
yeah,
This is
that's
better.
it's not Kit Fisto. It's not a Jawa. So it's one of the top two. Barada seems better, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh shit, he's a bounty hunter.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Go down to the names.
Fuck. Bosk.
Yep. I was just.
Sounds like a Russian name.
Oh, it looks like a penis with some teeth. Exogorth? No, wait, hold on.
Exogirth.
Yeah, it is. Cause yeah,
Exogirth.
it's
That's probably what
Exogorth.
they wanted to name it, is Girth.
Yep.
And then they had to change it.
Oh, gee, who's
Finn.
that? The
Is it
only
Finn?
black character. I mean, not the only one, but
No,
Finn?
in that modern
Finn.
one, yes.
Yeah, because his ID number was FIN.
Yeah.
That is Chancellor Palpatine, also known as. Yeah, or that's not when he's Emperor though. He's only Chancellor in that picture. Go get fucked.
Oh, God.
I think his real name was
You're
Sheev.
gonna know this.
Yeah,
I
this
won't.
is the one that you said earlier.
Shakti.
Yeah. Oh.
That's Shakti. That's
Different
not.
one.
That's not Ahsoka. But they're
Okay.
from the. I think they're from the same.
Because I remember seeing her more than the other one.
Basically, she gets stabbed through
Those
the
are the
chest in
pig-
multiple
those are
different
the
ways.
pig
Yeah,
ones.
it's I don't know what they're called.
I'm.
Mace Windu.
They're a guard. There's not Poe. It's not Mace Windu, and it's not a scout trooper. So it's the Gamorrean Guard.
It makes sense. He looks like a guard.
Gamorrean Guard.
The guard.
Well, they
the
are
word
the
guard kinda
guards.
gives that
It just looks like a devil pig. That's Snoke,
This reminds
who
me.
is the least explained character in all of Star Wars. That's my least favorite character.
This reminds
Fuck
me of
that
Harry
shit.
Potter. The evil character. in
You've
Harry
gathered
Potter.
here today. Oh, Draco. Fucking yes, Supreme Leader Snoke. Stupid.
Wasn't he in the newer movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupidest character. That's Lando. Lando Calrissian. Is it talking about the white bitch?
Probably.
Scroll down. I remember her name. It's just Mon Mothma.
It sounds like the
I
mother
think so.
almost.
It's Mon Mothma in it, yeah. That is oh shit.
It's a fly.
No, it's what do I think? Rodian. It's a Rodian. I forgot his name though. Is Greedo. Is it Greedo? Wait. Yeah, it's Greedo.
Yeah.
Greedo.
He's a Rodian. Oh, that's not. Is that Padme or is that
That's Padme.
or is that the Queen?
No, I'm pretty sure that's Padme. Oh, it might be the.
It might
You're
be
right.
Queen or shit. That looks like Padme though.
It's not Snow.
That looks
No.
no, obviously not. It's not Moff Tarkin. It's either
No.
Padme Amidala or
Queen
it's the
Behat.
Queen because
Yeah.
She is the queen.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
same.
but
They had to
there
protect her.
there was a Queen after she.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Yes, I know. I heard it too.
Yeah. Aren't
I think
they
it's
both
Queen
queens, though?
No, I think it's
Or
Padme.
him.
I think it's Padme.
I think Padme was there.
No, wait. It is the Queen.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
Queen. Just go with the Queen.
Because Padme was
This is
there
bullshit.
for sure.
That's bullshit. It looked like Padme,
man.
but it also like the woman that talked with a really deep voice for some stupid reason.
Yeah, she was a very good queen.
Red and
actually
blue.
She actually went in the
I think it's
battlefield.
Darth Vader.
No, we already did Vader.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
pussy bitch boy.
Let's just skip it.
We can't.
Ah, fuck.
Wicket. That's what we're gonna
He's
call
our
him.
favorite.
Call him Wicket. Just pick Wicket, cause fuck you. Oh, gee, I wonder who this is. It's Han Solo.
Okay.
No. That is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Is that actually?
Yeah.
Oh, it is him. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the guy I was talking about. He fought Darth
Yes.
Vader, right? Yeah. That
It's
was one of my
Qui-Gon.
favorite- That was one of my favorite battle scenes too, because the shields that were
Oh,
blocking.
okay.
was- Yeah. I guess that's it.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Red leader. Wait, no.
Oh shit. No.
Gold leader? Wedge, I guess. It's Wedge. That's weird. Oh, gee, I wonder who that pussy mouth is. It must be C-3PO.
3.
Oh, no. I'm glad they didn't include Skywalker. That was bullshit. That's an Ewok.
Love those.
Yeah.
They're
Your
adorable.
second favorite character.
They are up there in the top. I love them. They're so fucking feisty.
They obviously fucked Leia. We all know.
I'd watch that.
I wouldn't.
I'm sure it's
That's
online
that's
somewhere.
borderline bestiality right there. I want to
I'm
watch that.
sure there's some
Watch
weird
that.
ass like websites you could look up that shit on if you wanted to.
Oh, that was the door. I'm like, what the fuck is that
I
sound?
would watch
Oh,
that.
Dum, dum. That's the door. We have a sliding door.
I'd
That's
still
an
watch
Ewok. That's an Ewok.
That. Ewok.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's Wicket, the Ewok. Okay. Wow, 91%.
Oh,
Average score is
we're below
92.
average.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well,
There's like
because all
two people
this-
that played this
all-
quiz.
Yeah, all the Star Wars geeks are probably playing this. Is why.
Oh, we on purpose missed a few too.
Oh,
So,
this one might be better.
maybe let's try it.
Yeah. There's a multitude of Star Wars films.
Which of these do you like the most? Oh
These
shit!
are better questions.
Not that one.
Wasn't Rogue One your favorite?
Shit.
Out of the new ones, yeah.
Yeah, but The Empire Strikes Back and A New Hope is.
I like The
from-
Force Awakens.
A New Hope
Wait,
is
is
number
that-
5, and The Empire Strikes Back is number 6, I think.
I can look it up.
The Force Awakens. That's one of the newer ones, huh?
Yeah, that's the new
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
that's
mind.
the
Fuck
first.
that
That's
shit.
the first
Fuck
of
that
the
shit. Fuck that shit.
series of 3.
I thought that
A
was
New
a
Hope
different one.
is the
It's 5th, I think.
Yeah. I like the New Hope. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. New Hope is
New
pretty
Hope,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get into a scrap on Mo Eisley's Cantina, who do you want watching your back? Han Solo, Chewbacca, Poe,
Chewbacca.
or General
hardcore.
Grievous?
Oh. No, he wouldn't watch my back. He would just stab me in the back.
Yeah, exactly. Probably Chewbacca.
Yeah,
yeah,
Chewbacca.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Just rip people in half.
With so many movies and so many characters, it's not possible you like every single one. Who is your least favorite character? Newt
Why
Gunray,
doesn't it have him on there?
Watto,
Yeah, honestly.
Saw Gerrera, and Anakin Skywalker. Why would you pick Anakin Skywalker as your
Oh,
least
please,
favorite
yeah.
fucking character?
I don't even know who these are.
I know all of them. I don't like Saw.
What do you not like? Do you know either?
Newt Gunray is one of those like reptilian species
Oh.
that are part of the Separatists. Watto, I'm not sure who that is. I think that's one of the Ewoks. And then Saw Gerrera is, he's a black guy. He was in Rogue One. He had the scar on his face.
Oh. I know who
Yeah,
you're talking
that's
about.
Saw Gerrera. I don't like him very much.
Yeah. Get rid of Sakurai.
From the shows, you see more of Saw, and he's a little bit more personable, but not really. You need a droid to help you through R2D2 all the way.
Yeah,
R2D2.
same.
He does so much sass.
And he knows so much shit. Like, he
he's
knows
like
what
the
to do.
Genius of robots.
Yeah.
Or of his
And
comics.
C-3PO only follows him around. C-3PO can't do
C-3PO's a
shit.
dumbass. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
dumbass.
honestly.
He doesn't know anything.
Um,
The only reason why
He's
he's
just
alive
stupid.
is because of R2D2.
yes. Yes.
He has the wisdom. He has the dumbass.
Not everyone speaks English in the galaxy far, far away. Who had the coolest sounding tongue? The Jawas, R2D2, Chewbacca, or Jabba the Hutt?
I would probably say Chewbacca or
Chewbacca.
Jawas.
Yeah, but Chewbacca's just...
Still the coolest.
Yeah.
What planet seems like the best place to build a home?
Build a home?
I like Tatooine.
No. Fuck you. On a desert planet? Go fuck yourself. With 2 suns? Go
Dude.
fuck yourself.
Dude, you could race all day long.
Not anymore. They discontinued it. It was... Okay. Not Coruscant because it's just a massive fucking city planet and we don't like cities here. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
I wish I had Hoth.
Alderaan and Nab...
I did too. I was like, is Hoth going to be on
The
there?
pictures were kind of misleading. Honestly.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to build a home on Hoth. Naboo or Alderaan, they're basically the same fucking planet. Naboo is planet like it has plants, a lot of plants, like a jungle.
What's this one?
I'd either pick Naboo or Alderaan because it's the most green.
I do like Naboo because isn't that one with the Ewoks? Naboo.
No, it's the one with Jar Jar Binks' species.
Uh-oh. You won't like that one.
And it's also the one
forget
where the
names
queen is
of,
from
planets.
Padma. Padme is from Naboo.
What's Coruscant?
Alderaan. Well,
Coruscant.
here's the thing. Alderaan was not a good place to pick your home because that's where they
Coruscant.
shot the Death Star at. So I would pick Naboo personally. I
I
don't
can get
like
behind
sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I don't know. I like the heat.
There's some tough women in Star Wars universe. Who's your favorite? Jen Erso, Princess Leia, Rey, or Princess Amidala? Padme Amidala. Who's your favorite female character?
It would be bad if I said none.
Well, obviously not Rey.
Alright, we're skipping that one.
We can't. I don't know who's Jen Erso. Could you look up who Jen Erso is? Because I don't know who that is. Once I see. Oh, from Rogue One.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
pick
like
that
her.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick that one.
Yeah, I like her.
Or Jean, whatever. Who is your favorite non-human, non-droid in the universe? Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! Chewbacca. Darth Maul. No, Darth Maul, bitch!
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Or Yoda.
I know you'd probably say
Darth
Chewbacca,
Maul.
yeah.
Darth Maul. All the way. He
Nah.
literally kept himself alive with his own fucking anger. That's yeah.
That's some,
The Jedi have some real ups and downs in the history of Star Wars. Well, I would say Order 66 was a big downer. Who was the best of the bunch?
Luke Skywalker.
Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Yoda, or Mace Windu?
Luke Skywalker.
We're talking canon or legends? Because that has a big thing to do with it.
Do it. Just do it.
I didn't like that choice, but continue. On the opposite end of the spectrum from Jedi is the Sith. No shit, Sherlock. Pick your favorite user of the dark side. Emperor Palpatine, Darth Maul, Dark Vader. It says Dark Vader. I was like, did I read that wrong? No, I didn't. It says Dark Vader.
That's got it wrong.
Let's pick Darth Vader.
Luke.
I
forgot the milk. I need to go. Dark Vader. Dark side user. I'd say Emperor Palpatine, to be honest. Darth Vader, he was cool. Don't get me wrong, but he was limited. Emperor Palpatine at least could unleash like full power of
That's
the dark
true.
side, whereas Darth
Yeah.
Vader
Yeah.
could only like, oh, I can choke you.
Yeah, but that was.
But
super
Emperor
badass.
Palpatine, literally in this scene where Darth Vader is, it
Yeah.
doesn't show this in the movies, but in the comics it does. He's trying to force choke Palpatine, but Palpatine literally, because he's so strong, wouldn't allow him to. Like he could just completely remove his ability to. And he could use the Force literally planets away.
You know, you never saw.
Wait, Justin, we can scroll up again.
I just.
Yeah, purple. Yeah.
I knew the answer. There,
Yeah.
so.
No, but back to. I can do this. Yeah, it was to this. Darth Vader is like one of the only Sith that you see actually like use like the choke.
He used it as a Jedi too.
Yeah, like he really likes choking the motherfuckers out. Like he really
He's
does.
secretly gay.
You just have one of the people. Harder, Daddy. What?
Like you never saw like Emperor like Palpatine
'Cause he didn't
or
need
like
to.
Darth Maul or Kylo Ren really ever use. I think Kylo Ren maybe used it once or twice.
Because I didn't watch the prequels again.
Okay, but I mean, Darth Vader was like the main one that just like fucking threw around
Yeah, but that was the
people with
only
the Force.
thing he fucking used, though.
Yeah, he could also do the lightsaber throw.
Yeah, but so could Palpatine. Palpatine just sat there because he wanted a better apprentice. He wasn't going to train Darth Vader because Dark Vader over there lost so many of his limbs, so he couldn't use Force lightning.
But he was pretty close to being level 2, right?
What?
Wasn't Darth Vader almost able? I did on purpose. Able to use lightning.
No, because he lost both of his hands.
Yeah.
The second you lose your hands,
But has he
You
done
can't.
lightning before? I forget.
no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't watch it.
Black. There's some big, beefy monsters in Star Wars. Which one was the coolest? Sanda Aqua Monster? What the fuck?
I think that's the one that eats Boba Fett.
No, that's the Sarlacc pit.
Is that?
I think this one is actually referring to the weird caterpillar-looking fucking creature.
That's all right.
I don't know.
That's from the second movie in the arena.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass fucking.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was a sea creature though. Holy shit. Go back to the other ones. Oh.
I see. I like the one in the image.
Space
That was one of my
Slug. I would
favorites.
absolutely just think it's so cool. My name is David
You guys
Allen.
know any of these?
The giant
A
horse
ring
conch.
ring car. That's the one in the.
Yeah,
in
it's the
photo.
picture.
I like
Oh,
that one.
yeah.
That one's my probably favorite from Star Wars.
Okay, you can choose this one.
A ring car. Yeah.
Did Greedo shoot first? Who's Greedo? Yes and no.
No, he did not.
No, because he got shot.
It's
Yeah.
like a quiz.
Nice. There's no doubt the Millennium Falcon is the most fantastic ship. It's not. It sucks. What's the second best? Slave One, the Fighter, Star Destroyer, or X-Wing? Probably a
Probably
Star
X-Wing.
Destroyer.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Jesus, sorry, it just took a turn. Which trilogy is the most fun to rewatch? Probably the second.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like the non-trilogy.
The non-trilogy would be like Rogue One,
Yeah.
Okay.
or Han Solo would be another one. Hey, look, it's before they made Anakin younger. Which Star Wars death was the most tragic?
I did think Darth Vader's was Darth Vader's.
It wasn't tragic though.
I thought it said death there, but it
None
I
of
thought maybe
them.
fun
None of
again.
them were that
Darth
tragic
Vader.
because Obi-Wan died on purpose. Darth Vader died on purpose. Han Solo died on purpose, and Admiral Akbar died on purpose.
I think
Han Solo went out like
Vader's-
a bitch.
Darth Vader's
Yeah.
was the most dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, Darth Vader was saving his son.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was
That's why that
saving
one-
Anakin's son.
That's why I think that was the most tragic, because it was literally in front of his son.
Yeah.
I think, Obi-Wan, I think, was pretty tragic too, because otherwise Luke probably wouldn't have gone as far into the light side as he did if he hadn't seen Obi-Wan sacrifice himself that way.
That's
Well,
true.
He would have probably fallen to the dark side.
Yeah, I guess. What was it the most tragic though?
Let's say Darth
The most
Vader's.
meaningful.
Yeah, you pick. I don't care.
That might be the most meaningful one. But this is the most
Okay, you
tragic
pick,
one.
Justin.
I'm
Yeah.
going with Vader.
There are a whole lot of force powers you can use if you're skilled enough. What's the best one? Force illusion, the Jedi mind trick, force lightning, or telekinesis?
Probably Force Lightning,
Yeah,
in my
Force
opinion.
Lightning.
I love lightning.
It's one of the
I
most
wish- I
powerful
wish
things you could do.
I wish
If-
Jedi could use lightning.
In
too.
fact,
That'd be
one did Plo Koon. Plo Koon actually.
Really?
Plo Koon.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
saying really.
He's the one that looks like he has the fighter's mask on. Like in the
Mhm.
last, Order 66, he's flying the plane. He's the one that
Gets shot down. He
Yeah.
dies like a little bitch. Yeah.
Huh.
He used green lightning. It was called Force Judgment
Huh.
So,
because
what do
he
you think-
he wasn't using lightning as a way of trying to destroy his enemies. He used it as basically a light side
like,
Force lightning.
defense to like
Yeah, because someone was about to die and he used it against the one who was trying to kill, and he didn't understand it. He's like, "Oh, did I just turn to the dark side?" But he didn't.
Do you think he was one of the more powerful ones because he could do that?
No,
Really?
he was just more in tuned with the Force than most of the other ones were. All things being equal, all things being equal. Your comma's in the wrong fucking spot. No wonder why I read that wrong. All things being equal, who's the best actor from the Star Wars movies? Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Carrie Fisher, who was Leia Organa, Liam Neeson, who was Qui-Gon Jinn, or Harrison Ford, who was Han Solo. Ewan McGregor, I think, was a pretty good fucking actor. He did Obi-Wan perfectly.
Yeah. But
Hello there.
Harrison Ford did pretty good too, though.
And Liam Neeson was kind of more just like Liam Neeson, you know?
Have you read any Star Wars books? No.
No.
We ain't got time for that.
If you were down for a little Star Wars cosplay, who would you go as?
Darth
I'd go.
Vader.
I'd go Maul. I've been
Darth Vader would be easier to do than Maul,
Maul
though.
would be very.
You'd have to
need
fucking shave your
contacts.
head, or
You'd have to shave
Put
your
a
head and
cap
you'd
on.
have to get fucking jacked, too. Holy shit.
You could put a cap on and paint over that.
You wouldn't have to talk, though.
that is true.
He had like
That'd be me.
3 words in the movie.
Eh,
He talked a lot more in the show.
Kylo Ren. Yeah, let's go Kylo Ren.
Hi, guys. I'm a pussy.
Honestly, though, I probably would just roast him if I was him.
Oh my god, it's so fucking hot in here.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have a heater on or something?
No, I always open the window during.
Holy
I
shit.
just haven't yet.
Which character do you think was the most blatant attempt to get kids to buy toys? Yoda, Ewoks, Jar Jar Binks, or R2D2? Ewoks. All the way. No one bought a fucking Jar Jar
No.
Binks. R2D2 maybe, but I want to say Ewoks was the most blatant attempt to get kids to buy toys.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. R2D2 was pretty.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, but
pretty
that wasn't for kids. Like kids aren't like,
big. They like robots.
okay, fine, do R2D2. But I don't think that was blatant because he still had some kind of. Ewoks didn't really have a character to play. R2D2 did.
Gosh, we're only a little bit past halfway.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. We need,
Yeah.
we need filler. You know. Have you ever stood in line to buy tickets to one of the movies? Yes.
Well, yeah, technically we did.
Yes.
Not
I
for the
have.
older movies, though.
When the first movie came out of the new Star Wars, we didn't know
Yeah.
what they were going to be about, so I did watch. I
Say
did
more
go to
than
theaters
once
and
for me.
watch it.
Who was
But
that?
then afterwards, I was like, that was the worst fucking movie ever. And then
Because it was the same fucking movie
Yeah.
sold to you again.
so
Yeah, it was a pain.
Yep. That's probably the best.
Lines in general are a pain. I don't care what I'm standing
Yeah.
in
yeah,
line
it was
for.
a pain.
That's not from Star Wars. That's from Men in Black.
Let's just hide that.
Wait, no.
is.
Next to Star Wars, what's the best franchise that involves aliens? That's why they have it in there.
Aliens.
Aliens, Men in Black, Star Trek, or Predator.
Ooh, Predator.
I don't care.
Predator's a
I don't
classic,
fucking
dude.
care. I don't like alien
I
movies.
fucking love Predator.
Scroll down, bitch.
I was just thinking because I
In
watched them.
comic books, the Star Wars universe has had some brushes with other universes. Which crossover sounds the coolest? Star Wars and Transformers? Hell no! Star Wars and Star Trek.
That
Star
would make
Trek.
the most sense.
Fuck
It would
you!
make the most
Star
sense,
Wars and Soul Calibur? Don't know what the fuck that is.
though. Another.
Han Solo, Indiana Jones. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be funny. Like,
Yeah. Han Solo running away from a stone.
no, it's just fucking Han Solo as Indiana Jones. He's
Yeah.
just like, I need to get away from my bitch wife. Let me put on the hat and go to Earth. That'd be funny. I'd pick that one over all of them. All the other ones
This one would
suck.
Make, this one would make the most sense.
No, it wouldn't.
Star Trek and Star Wars?
No.
I think Transformers.
They're not
would
even close.
Kind of be kind of cool though.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I love
But I mean, droids, the ones with the shields that can activate a shield.
Droidicas or destroyers.
Yeah. That is
They're kind of like Transformers.
Yeah,
in
but
my
I'd still
opinion.
pick what I
That is
picked.
a good question.
I
like
would
that
too,
one.
but
I actually like these questions.
They can't all be winners. What's your least favorite movie? The Phantom Menace, Return of the Jedi, Solo, A Star Wars Story, or The Force Awakens? The Force Awakens, all the way. It's the worst one. Which scene do you think is the greatest scene in the entire franchise? Luke Skywalker's death?
That was
didn't-
in
that didn't-
first movie, I think.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, it did. In the first
Yeah.
movie. In the Force Awakens. The first new movie. He died.
Oh, yeah, but that's the last one. The destruction of the Death Star.
no. that
Kylo
made me
Ren
sad.
kills Han Solo, or Luke discovers Vader is his father. That one, because
Yeah.
it's the most
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah.
Who deserves their own spin-off movie? Porkins.
Boba Fett.
Porkins.
I agree.
Darth Maul.
Ooh,
Darth
Yoda,
Maul.
though.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of
Yoda,
cool.
Like, as he's
All of them
younger-
would be good, except for
Porkins. Aren't they the little fucking birds? The stupid fucking birds that are on Luke's island. Like, they look like puffins, but they call them Porkins.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you're right.
That's for all the female audience.
No.
Oh, I take that back. I want Porkins all the way, baby. I want to see his entire story arc. Hell yeah! Yeah, that's a
not know
character
that
I can
was
get
his
behind. I didn't know either.
Okay. Any of them except
all,
for Porkins.
in all seriousness, Boba Fett already got his own spin-off show, so I'm not going to
It's
say
a
Boba
show,
Fett.
but movie.
No, I'm still going to say he's got his own show.
Yeah,
It'd be
that's fair.
between
Yoda. Only because I want to hear the history before.
And
when
Yoda
he
has
was
the
younger.
Yoda has the least written about him. Like
Yeah.
Darth Maul has a ton of the show about him and everything. Yoda, you get a couple episodes here and there about him, but
Yeah, that's true.
he's the most mysterious character other than Porkins.
I wish they all had spin-off movies, though. Not gonna lie. There should be spin-off movies about the regular
I would say spin-off show is close enough for Boba Fett. Although I've just started watching it. Don't spoil it for me. Started watching
Yeah,
the Book of
it's a
Boba
show,
Fett. I
I'd
don't know if
rather-
it's good or bad, but don't spoil it for me.
I
I just
haven't
want
watched
to
it
figure
yet.
it out.
I actually prefer shows for Star Wars because there's so many stories.
Yeah.
I wish they would be like this, like real people, not
The Book of Boba Fett's like that. The Mandalorian's
love
also like
watching
that.
And,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh?
The Mandalorian and then the
They're
Book
real
of Boba
people.
Fett, which is
Okay.
literally Boba Fett.
Oh,
If
cool.
you want someone tracked down, you need to hire a bounty hunter. Which of these do you trust?
Okay, have
Jango
you guys
Fett.
seen
Ooh, Cad Bane.
before we do this?
Cad Bane.
Have you guys seen the not Boba Fett, the show that first came out? Oh my god.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, The Mandalorian. I think it's season 1, episode 8. Have you seen that one? I think it's
Yes,
8.
I have. I've seen all
Where
of them.
he plays like cat and mouse with all the guys trying to kill him inside the ship, inside the slave transporter or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? And he makes them where he's just hunting them
Oh
down
yeah,
one by
with
one.
Bill Burr's character too.
I think so.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
love that scene.
I
That is
would-
my favorite.
Out of all of
scene.
them, I'd pick Cad Bane.
Would
And
that
yes,
be
I
your
know
favorite
Cad
scene?
Bane dies by Boba Fett. That's the one thing that I remember from the show, but I'd still pick Cad Bane.
Would that be your favorite scene compared to the movies, even? Like, if you compare
It's one of them.
It's up there.
Yeah,
What did you say, Brandon?
he plays with those
I would pick
emotions.
Cad Bane, but you guys don't know who that is, so pick.
Track down
You would pick
the entire-
Boba.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
pick
me
Boba
too.
Fett.
What side of the Force are you using? Gray,
Gray.
light, dark. There is the gray
Oh,
side.
there is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called
I'm an idiot.
Bindu.
I don't need these. That sounds like a.
I don't need the Force. I can use my words,
I mean,
bitch.
if it was me, I'd go dark.
I think the
dark
dark.
side,
I
but-
think the dark side would be my tendency for the most part. I would use the light most of the time, but I
He
think
looks too happy.
I think that's
that's
fan art.
Yeah, that's cosplay.
That's fan art.
Cosplay.
Not everything is fun in games in Star Wars. Who's the creepiest character? Darth
He's one of
Maul,
them.
General Grievous, Snoke, or the Emperor? The Emperor, all the way.
Yeah.
If you were in a room with all of them, the Emperor would be the one you're like, what do you mean, Kylo Ren?
No!
Get fucked! Get fucked! Fuck you! Fuck you!
It's because we said the Emperor. That's why.
What do you mean? Yeah, I found him creepy. Fuck you!
That's funny.
The other thing the sequel sucked at is the fucking lightsaber combat was awful. So yeah, the prequels to go off of, and you had... It's like you're using it like a fucking wand from Harry Potter, you know? Oh my god, why? That's not at all... You know what? He's not even a character. Fuck it. Scratch all of the sequels.
Yeah.
Scratch all the sequels. They're not worth it.
Mm-mm.
Fucking A.
Have you only watched one sequel?
I watched all 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm not happy about it.
If there's
I was
one-
like, they gotta have some redemption. They never redeem themselves.
Nope.
Fuck it, let's
Except for
bring
Rogue
back
One.
Emperor Palpatine because we don't know what to write because we have no creativity.
Rogue
They
One.
just wrote the same fucking story.
I will say this: Rogue One was pretty good.
Okay, that's different though,
Yeah, it is. But I was just saying,
because at least it's a different story.
Are you
and
guys-
it does not end happy.
Yes.
And I love that. I love how just
Yeah, it's not very often.
how
that you see
everyone
that.
just fucking dies. I love that.
I don't
Brownie
know
points.
who was responsible for writing off on the idea of making the same fucking movies over and over again for the sequels, but whoever it is, fuck you. Fuck you. Look at me. Fuck you. Because it was... Oh my god.
But if you'd like to join our podcast, we'd be happy to have you.
No, I would not
Yeah.
be happy to have you in any way, shape, or form.
I'm just fucking.
Even fucking Mark Hamill didn't like the movies.
Yeah.
When someone asked him, "Oh, how's this movie?" He's like, "It's long."
Oh, he said that?
That's all he said. He said it's a long movie. He wouldn't say it's a good or bad movie because he didn't like the new movies.
Yeah.
Because they basically made Luke, who's supposed to be this most like optimistic, uplifting character, and they made him a fucking hermit. Like, nah, I don't want to do it. Fuck you. I'm not teaching you. It's like, come on. Fuck you. How do you go from that character to this character?
Yeah.
Especially after you won.
Yeah. He became depressed.
It's like, oh, all of my fucking Padawans died. Oh, grow up. Fucking A.
A lot of people died as you're growing up.
Act like your dad at least if you're really that, you know.
Yeah.
Turn to the dark side,
At least
bitch.
he had the guts
He
to
should have
slaughter
turned to the
them.
dark side. That would have been so much better.
Yeah, it would have been.
That would have been because in the now it's like instead of Kylo, who's a pussy, you have Luke, who's actually really fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Like, okay, according to legends, he actually kept a black hole from opening.
Nice.
That's some fucking power.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else we're gonna say today? Because I feel like it was all Star Wars.
It was.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
How old is everybody?
Why did I see that and just think like 40-year-old virgin?
Steve Carell.
Yeah. The 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
I saw 40 and that just instantly that movie popped up into my head. I was just like, nice.
Oh, what did he say? Whenever he was getting waxed.
Oh, that was a real take too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
That was him actually reacting to.
Oh, he said a name. He said someone's name. It's like a singer. I can't remember her name.
I don't know.
So you've
I
watched
forgot.
every movie. If there's another one, or when there's another one, will you still watch it anyways?
I have no hope for Disney anymore, to be
Oh
honest.
no. Yeah.
If I see that Dave Filoni is one of the major writers on it and directed it, then sure.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
But with J.J. Abrams, he didn't know what the movie was about. He just rewrote. He basically just rewrote the same fucking story and then tried to sell it as more cinematic than before. Trying to build different characters. More diversity. Diversity! That's all we care about! There's women! There's blacks! There's gays! And Asians! Woo! It's like, but there's no story. Well, that doesn't matter. Sorry.
It's just more real world now.
Yeah, it's more worldly.
Yeah.
That's kind of frustrating.
It's
Just
so
like, can you
Everything
just...
is
dumb.
changed. Like every TV show, movie, modern TV
Oh,
show,
yeah.
It's like
movie,
no one no one liked the original trilogy because it had all white people in it. That's not why people like the original trilogy, because it was a new story and it actually delved into something that was like people could relate to at the same time as being a story that you're like, in the end, you're like, that was a good story. Whereas this new one was just, it was in your face, like, we're going to make sure that everyone who is on this is someone who isn't white. It's like, that's not a story. This is the same fucking, we got that every day. Every fucking remake is that. Ocean's 11, all female cast. Woo, Ghostbusters, all female cast. It's like, just stop and write a good story. If you have a good story, it doesn't matter who your fucking main character is. They could be gay. I don't give a shit. If they actually show some kind of fucking change, then sure, I'll watch it. God. Like Wonder Woman, it was a good film because it had good writing. It was the main protagonist was female. That's not a problem. It's like,
It just needs the story stuff.
yes, no one can write worth shit. There's no creativity anymore. It's bullshit. Culture's dying. That's my opinion. Our music, our movies, everything, art. There's nothing's creative anymore. How can we resell what we've already sold before in a different way? Like the 2010s, it was just the 80s again.
People just got lazier.
It's what it was. The 2010s was the 80s, and now we're getting back into the 60s.
Yeah.
Fucking hey.
So let's talk
Literally, I mean, we're about to start another war with Russia, or Cold War, Hot War, who knows?
about- I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think so either.
I think it'll end. Well, maybe not very soon, but relatively.
That's not my main point. My main point is, I don't know what it is with our generation and the one or two before it, but we cannot make anything new. There's like a few people that can make new shit, but it has nothing to do with art. Most of it's like with,
Tesla man.
yeah, most of it's with technological advancements, but a lot of it's not with art.
AI.
Like, what's the last best movie you've watched? The latest that it's come
Adam
out.
Project.
Okay.
That was so good. I love
Okay.
sci-fi.
I haven't watched that one, so I can't agree
Yeah,
or disagree with you.
It's so good.
But most of the movies that you're like, yeah, that was a good movie, I'd watch it again, came out like 10, 20 years ago.
I like 5 Feet Apart.
What is that?
It's a romantic movie.
Ooh.
No, you don't.
Yeah. 5 Feet Apart is one of my favorite movies.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
We'll have to watch it together one day.
All it reminds
It's,
me of is
Cole-
an old Vine.
Cole Sprouse, I think, is in it.
It just reminds me of an old Vine. Two dudes in a hot tub sitting 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
No, Cole Sprouse plays in it, and then someone else. There's actually quite there was an actor from Disney Channel that played in it. One of the who was that? Fuck. Look up real quick.
Actor or
the
actress?
casting. No, the actor. Casting from 5 Feet Apart.
I think I know who you're talking about. I think High School Musical.
No.
Okay.
It was from one of our old. Okay.
Oh my god!
Him. No.
No!
Over.
Holy shit! He looks like shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He did drugs at some point, right?
He had to have.
Yeah.
Had to have. Look at him when he was little. Holy shit! He was always the. Oh my god! What the
Look
fuck?
at this. Dang.
What the fuck?
Are you eventually going to do this with your hair?
That's what Disney does to people, you know? It makes them a child star and then they turn into that. Why does he look like Tiger King in the blue bandana one a little bit, you know?
Where?
The blue
left.
bandana.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks a bit like Tiger King, you know? Joe Exotic.
He also looks like
Jamaican a little bit, but white.
He probably
Pirates of
does
the
that so
Caribbean.
people won't recognize him.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. He looks younger, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
that's how we
man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he played in it.
Of course he did. And I'm guessing he's the villain, or at
No.
least... Really?
There's no villain. It's just a sad fucking story.
Oh.
It's good, but in my opinion, it's a good movie. It made me cry the first time I watched it.
I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody else. Why do the two...
Cole Sprouse.
Why do the two in the middle, the women, look so similar, but yet not the same?
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
That's
Yeah,
so
that is
weird.
No, I
Also,
see-
the
I
one on
see-
the far right looks like Justin and I's uncle. It looks
I've
like
seen
Jim.
him. I've seen him in some films.
That's like an older version.
I've seen him. In
Oh
some
my
films.
god. Who?
The guy on the far right. I've seen him in. Some
He looks
films.
like our uncle.
The
He looks. Okay, now he doesn't look as much.
he's played in quite a bit of films.
He's played in a lot of the pornos.
He's played in shows, I should say.
Okay, but when did that? Okay, it came out in 2019. That's not that far away.
He's in a ton of shit.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think.
Mile High Escorts.
Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
I might get some rag on this, but I kind of liked The Greatest Showman. It was a good.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good story.
Oh.
I liked it.
Anything that has to do with a musical, honestly, just
I-
put me down.
I don't like musicals either,
Just
but
put me down.
I don't like musicals either. But
Just kill
it
me.
was a well-written movie.
No, I don't give
It
a
was a
fuck.
well-written movie. You know which other one is animated, also singing, by the way. It's called Sing.
Yeah.
I thought that one was pretty good
My favorite part is so good.
for like a kids movie. It was pretty. Is that just?
That reminds me.
Is that Fault in Our
That's
Stars?
what that reminds me of.
No.
Gus, I'm a grenade. Ah! I love that meme.
And then the cigarette thing.
No, like Gus Fring from
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Mm.
Where Gus, I'm a grenade, ah! And blows up, and it's that scene from the Breaking Bad. Oh, it's hilarious.
No, but it's a good.
But does she
it's a
have
good
cancer
movie.
and she dies?
They both do.
Oh,
they both
hell
have
yeah.
like lung cancer or
Did you watch
something.
Fault of Our Stars as well?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's a good movie.
So it's the same
It's
fucking
similar.
premise.
It's similar, I guess, but not. Yeah,
I stopped
It has
watching-
a sad fucking ending. In my
I
opinion.
stopped Rotten Tomatoes of 53%, by the way,
But
Okay.
92% like this movie.
according to Google users.
I go more off this because I don't.
Yeah, Rotten
Rotten
Tomatoes is a
Tomatoes.
whole bunch of trannies that are like,
I don't like it because there's not enough representation.
it's like, is the story good?
the
I've
story-
watched-
Representation!
I've watched some 10% Rotten Tomato. Dude, your eyes are red.
There's a reason I hate those people. It's like you're supposed to critique movies. No one gives a shit.
I watched
God.
some movies at 10% and I love them.
Yes.
And then ones at 100% suck.
Dude.
Or what was his name? Comedian Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's special is
Yeah.
10% on Rotten Tomatoes, but a 90% audience score. It's like fuck you.
Fun little fact. So I went to the theaters to watch this the first time I ever did. I went like 5 times after I first saw it because it was just so good.
5 times the 5
But-
feet apart.
Yeah. But no, like me and I think 5 of my buddies and then one of our other mutual girlfriends came with us and all the guys were crying. Every single one of us were
But
like,
she wasn't.
no, she was.
Okay,
But we
that
were
was fun.
all just like, we all at least had like 2 tears running down our face. We're like, it's so good. I don't know why. It just hit me at like a different,
I mean, that's how it hit me with
Different
the Adam
place.
Project.
you guys may not like it, but I did like it. And yeah.
Avatar was a good movie.
The Adam Project has something like that too. By the way, has some dramatic
Is there anything
parts.
after that? I'm trying to think of any movies after. Okay, some of the Marvel movies were pretty good. I think Thor Ragnarok was good as a comedy.
Yeah.
And then Civil War was pretty dark. I thought that one was pretty good as a
Avengers
drama.
was pretty good.
I like the original
Which
Iron Man.
Avengers?
The later ones.
I like the
Thor-
original Iron Man.
Not Thor.
Yeah, the original Iron Man was a good
That
story.
was a
And
good.
Yeah.
the one with Thanos.
I think
and the battle.
Infinity War was good, and the way that they brought it back in Endgame was not.
Yeah.
I think they could have done better. I understand they're trying to bring back some of the characters, but
I really
don't give a
wish
shit.
that they would make a good shark movie.
Like, yeah,
What, you didn't
one-
like
one-
Shallows with
didn't
Ryan
like-
Reynolds'
No,
wife?
I didn't like the Shallows. I didn't like the Meg.
Megalodon.
I love that movie.
That's
The
the
Meg?
Meg. I don't.
You like that movie?
It's a stereotypical shark movie of, oh my god, we let the biggest shark out of the ocean. How do we do it? We kind of just drove
I
through
like the
some.
thriller about it.
We just
I-
kind of
oh.
drove through some fucking acid gas in the ocean.
I did like how it was kind of
46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
so like there was like this film at the bottom of the Deep Challenger, which is the Mariana Trench, and well, it's the
Challenger
the
Deep.
Challenger Deep is the
the
deepest
best one,
part
I think.
of the Mariana Trench. And anyways, there like the bottom isn't the bottom; it's this silt basically, and then beyond that silt is more water.
I think there was
So-
a movie called The Deep. Justin and I both watched
Oh,
it with my
is it
grandparents.
was it with lost soccer team, and it was like a recovery movie?
No. This
With the
one,
divers?
this
Oh.
one was more of a science
The Deep.
fiction. I think it was called The Deep. 1977 movie.
Huh. Interesting.
Could you pull up the image a little bit? Why is it showing that? They did a remake. She literally dies and her titties out. So I don't think that's a kids movie.
Oh, is that what it was showing?
Yeah. I believe it's this one.
Interesting.
I think so.
Probably all dead.
No. There's some of them are still alive. One of them was an actress in a show called Grimm. It was a pretty good show. I liked the Grimm. I think that's what it was called. It's interesting, but it was like,
What's that show with the divers that it's off of a true story? You know that soccer team that got trapped?
oh no, I never watched that. Never
Oh,
watched that.
I heard it was-
they were trapped in weren't they trapped in a cave?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Underwater
This is
cave or
not nope, that's not the movie. It's not called The Deep.
I purposely pressed one before going.
Oh, there was this one
Because,
shark movie. There was this one shark movie, and it was really good. Well, okay, it wasn't good because the graphics sucked ass, but it was a dark story, and I loved it. They were in a cage. They were cage diving. Cage broke, or the line to the cage broke, so they went down, and then the shark is just. Anyways,
Which
and
isn't
they're
how
running out of
sharks work.
They're running. I know.
Yeah.
That's why I hate them, because they're unrealistic. But they were like running out of
Not
oxygen.
as scary as we think.
No,
No.
they're just curious
And they
creatures.
don't charge after a cage, and they're not vindictive. Like
Yeah.
they don't.
No.
Oh my
But
god, he
anyways,
kicked me! I gotta kill him now. It's like,
the
I'm not a
story-
shark.
The
They get confused whenever they attack.
The story to
Yeah.
this was like they're running out of oxygen, and then I can't really remember. My sister watched it because she likes thrillers or horror movies, and
That shocks me, to be honest.
it was a dark ending. Like I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, Sierra.
There were some horror movies that
Well, it's not necessarily a horror movie.
it
but
was
it's suspense.
whenever-
she really likes suspense movies.
it was whenever my oldest brother still lived here, and then Matt was also here, and they would just buy the randomest Redbox horror
Yeah.
movies. They were awful.
Some
They were awful.
One or two.
All of them. One of
Yes,
them was
most
in
of them
like
suck.
one house the entire time, and then you realize that everyone was already dead. Oh, whoop-de-doo. We went through a whole fucking movie going through
So
this shit like they were
basically
trying
Lost.
to. No, they're all in hell. They were already all in hell, and they were trying to find a way out. There was no way out. It's
well,
like,
we couldn't trust Rotten Tomatoes, so we didn't know if it was ever good.
True.
Or bad, so we just had to test. the
But I mean,
waters
basically,
and-
God, I hated horror movies.
the movie or the show Lost. That was the biggest waste of my fucking time.
yeah, no, that was a dumb
I
show.
don't know why I got so much hype. I watched
At the
like-
It
beginning,
was
it
so
was good.
confusing.
Yeah, the first couple episodes are great.
It was so confusing,
I think
which I
maybe
liked.
the first 3 seasons were fine, but they just didn't know what to
Yeah.
do from there.
Yeah,
I even went to the final season. It didn't make sense. I thought it would have like an ending.
No.
Like, oh, they got out of the island or something.
nope. They just were all dead in the end. All of them
Confusing.
died. Every single one of them.
Wilson. That'd be funny if at the end all you hear is Wilson. Like they try to connect the two together. That'd be fucking
You know,
hilarious.
that makes me feel kind of old, because if you were to have any like millennial,
No, they'll know what that is. I'm sure, because that was before my time. That movie came out before I was born. What is it called?
Yeah, it's,
Castaway. Look up
Castaway.
Castaway
yeah,
with Tom Hanks.
hmm
Castaway.
you know what was a
There's
good
T
show?
missing.
I am the or not movie or not show but movie. I am the captain now. What is that called?
Oh,
With Tom Hanks,
Captain Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Wilson.
I literally just saw this not too long ago too.
Okay, can we all agree that he fucked that volleyball?
Oh yeah.
Obviously, fucked that
Mhm.
volleyball.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one?
Yes. Obviously. That's why he was gonna kill himself. He felt so poorly about it afterward. Nice.
That was a good movie though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of slow.
Yeah, it was. But
And it was obviously an hour 30 long movie for a FedEx commercial, but oh my god.
basically,
I'm trying to
Anyways.
think of another movie.
should we end it or?
I was trying to think of another movie that all of us would be in agreement was a pretty good movie
Mm.
that came out less than 10 years ago.
2012.
Oh
It was
shit.
okay. I liked it because
2012
of the
was
action.
10 years ago? Oh
Yeah.
my god. No, 2012 sucked.
I liked
Yeah.
the quality.
It sucked.
What was the
Story
day
was
after
weird.
tomorrow?
That or The Edge of Tomorrow, I think is
No,
what
it's the
called.
day after tomorrow.
No, it's The Edge of Tomorrow.
Nope.
With
it's the day
with
after
Tom
tomorrow.
Cruise.
The day after tomorrow.
We're talking about two different movies then.
I'm talking The Edge of Tomorrow, which is with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's 2004. That's not the last 10 years.
No, but it just popped in my head. That was a good movie where everything turns
It was
into
it was
freezing ice.
unrealistic, I tell you
It
that
was, yes, but it was still a good movie.
I literally just thought about movie too.
much.
Right when I searched that.
World War Z.
No, hell no. You only like that movie because the zombie.
Oh yeah,
There's another good one. It
yeah.
disappeared out of my head though.
I don't really like the movie. It's just there's some things I do like about
Like,
it.
there's some movies that shocked me because I went in like, oh, I'm not gonna like this. My mom's dragging me in, and it was like,
Fallen LA or something with
Oh.
Rock Johnson.
Oh,
That one was pretty good.
yeah, with the earthquake, the
San Andreas was not a
San
good
Andreas.
movie. Go fuck yourself. That was
It-
a
it- it
horrible
was
movie.
very-
I think it's
Unrealistic.
because I love
That was a horrible movie.
I'm one that likes the quality of like even
No.
The Day After Tomorrow. I like the quality of the.
You just like disaster movies.
Yeah, I do. I fucking do.
That was not a good movie.
Everest, the movie Everest.
That one was, yeah, that one was pretty good.
That was a decent movie.
yeah, yeah,
Have
yeah.
we watched this one before?
Deep
you-
Impact, yeah, we have.
Did we
Have
watch
you-
that with Grandma? We watched
Yes.
so many movies with our grandma.
We also watched Armageddon with Grandma, and there was another
we watched
one.
A lot of not that one.
Anything that was on a
We
VHS
watched
tape,
this one.
you could pretty much.
We watched this one.
You watched
We-
Geostorm.
with
Did you
Grandma,
regret
too.
that shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
know,
did.
You know what
Oh,
movie
this-
I actually kind of liked is Battleship.
I didn't like it.
No,
No,
17%.
we watched it way too much too.
Mm.
Yeah, it just.
I did
no.
like Battleship
I-
because it
oddly,
was
as
so
a
close
kid-
to Halo, like the game Halo,
Yeah, but
that
it's-
I liked it. Like I was like,
It's
you know
okay.
what? They should make an actual Halo movie.
No.
They have,
They
but
have, yeah. And I liked it too.
but I'm talking about like an actual Hollywood with graphics, everything movie.
Yeah, maybe one
I'm not
day.
sure how well that would do.
They would probably fuck it up, but
I think it would go well as we get older.
Hey,
too, 'cause a lot of
Twister,
kids are gonna play
the
this
movie
shit.
where I first learned son of a
whatever.
bitch, asshole, and
Whenever we're 40,
Bitch.
I think everyone is going to want to watch that movie. I think. Or
I
at least
also
all the
really
dudes.
I did like Avatar. Like
I liked
the
Avatar, the
blue-
movie. Yeah,
the
yeah,
blue
yeah.
people. Yeah.
yeah, not
Smurfs.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, the
Airbender.
movie that
Yeah.
fucking sucked.
But
the show was
Avatar, like-
great, but the
Yeah.
movie
Avatar was
sucked.
really phenomenal within graphics wise.
Not only that, the story
Story was cool.
It was long, don't get me wrong, but it was
Yeah.
still like believable,
Mm-hmm.
and it still had some
I just liked
impact.
I liked how they connected tails and then procreate.
I don't think they procreated.
I think that was a meme.
I like how they mate
It's
with
they mate with their hair, but they also connect with animals with the hair. So are they
Yeah.
fucking the animal?
That's
Like when I'm
something-
riding
yep.
you, I'm also riding you, bitch.
Oh no.
It was very
No, it's a
interesting.
spiritual connection. Yeah.
Aren't they still working on the second one?
Probably.
I think they've been working on that movie for like
They spent so much movie on the first one, though.
yeah.
They spent so
I think they're
much.
still
Spent a lot of
working.
money, but they also made a lot
Oh,
of
they're
money,
bringing
too.
him back?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they're working.
2022?
Yeah,
What?
they've been in production of this movie for like
Wait. Who? Oh, James Cameron rarely does a remake.
Look at that budget though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But did they make like 600?
Avatar 3 2024. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see after this movie of whether or not that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Avatar.
So it's coming out this year,
Damn.
December 16th.
I'm curious, but I'm also kind of
Damn.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
I see why they're making
It was
another
the
movie
top grossing movie for decades before
Mm-hmm.
Infinity War.
now. Not decade. How old is this movie?
Decades
How old is
or
this movie?
decade.
Yeah, that's why I
decade.
was thinking too.
I think it came
Yeah.
out in 2009,
No,
2010.
I knew that they were working on it since they came out with the first one. Ever since till this day, they're still like they were still working on it. Like I was like,
Huh, Endgame made less.
No. It was Infinity War. Infinity War
Yeah.
topped it. Like, just do
I
top.
thought Endgame would be more
Just
than
do
that.
top grossing films, adjusted for inflation would probably be the better one.
Oh, I thought I was reading 2 trillion for a second. Like, I'm
Because
going crazy.
just bring up a list of top grossing films adjusted for inflation. Justin cannot type.
Well, it's kind of hard with this wire and the
films of all time.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Adjusted for
inflation.
inflation.
Yeah,
It's
couldn't
right.
think of the word.
It's yeah. There it is. Really?
Star Wars? Wow.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Gone with the Wind is always number one for some stupid
Well,
reason.
it's because it's an old movie.
Yeah, adjusted for inflation, it
Inflation.
was $3.7 billion. Avatar
Wow.
is still number 2.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
hear some people liked it. Like, I've heard people talk about this movie.
I've never watched it. I don't like older movies. The
Yeah.
sound quality and the
I like
acting
older
is
shows.
Not really. I don't like older shows either.
Really?
The
Like-
Titanic? So
Okay.
James Cameron literally has the top 2 and
That
the
was a
top 3
pretty
movie.
good damn movie, though. I love that movie.
So James Cameron does the top grossing movies.
It was the first one to make $1 billion at box office. Too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm guessing this was the second. No, I'm just kidding. Probably not. 'Cause-
Star Wars.
Yep, Star Wars.
Oh, same here.
Oh, number 4 is A New Hope. Holy shit.
Hmm.
Endgame.
Yeah, that's.
It shouldn't have grossed that much. The Sound of Music. Why?
I don't know.
It's because no one had anything else better to do at that point. Like
That was probably good quality movie.
it was
at
the
that
first
time.
movie in color, I think,
Does it say-
in like full color.
Mm.
That could be why it's so popular.
I could be
I
wrong.
understand this one.
Another. Oh, that's Steven Spielberg. Never mind.
Yeah.
Whoop. The Ten Commandments, 1956.
Really?
I've never heard of that movie. It's because
I-
it's because it's like a Christian movie, if you will.
Is it though?
Two Christians talking about it's a Christian movie.
Well, no, it's just because it's called the Ten Commandments. Everyone knows what that means. Doctor Zvok. I've never heard of that
I
movie.
Maybe
haven't
that's
either.
old. We don't know.
The fuck? That is a disgrace.
Let's just skip that one.
Wow.
Let's
Snow-
Jurassic Park.
This makes sense.
Snow White is so old. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
But yeah, for
That's
us, it is-
before World War II really began.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is
I thought
old.
this was newer than that.
No.
Didn't it have color quality?
I think
Or
I think
Jurassic
Snow White was
Park.
one of the first ones in
color.
no, in Disney movie. It's one of the first
Oh.
Disney movies.
Damn, I did not
I think
Disney was that old.
Cinderella was also pretty early too.
I did not think Disney was that old.
Oh, it's old baby. Jurassic Park.
Park.
I get that.
Eh,
2.1.
Jaws.
Yeah.
That was.
I didn't like Jaws.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Infinity War, The Exorcist.
Really.
I don't understand it.
Horror films were a big thing in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, apparently everyone's about those thrills.
Oh my
I remember
gosh.
this
They,
movie.
they can't get those thrills from acid anymore. Fuck it, let's go to horror movies. 101 Dalmatians, really? Oh, okay, The Lion
That
King
is
makes
a-
sense.
Like, we watched this as kids.
You did not watch that one as a kid.
You didn't?
No, we watched the second one.
Oh, the newer, more modern one.
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
The Lion King, Simba.
Yeah, makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that movie was good.
No,
What?
no.
Quality. I love the quality of the action, man.
No.
The quality's good. I'm happy.
I agree
not,
with you, Justin.
It's not
Yeah,
good
thank you.
writing. It is bad writing.
Writing is important, but so is
It's-
quality.
It's the main point of a story. You develop everything
It had
around the
thriller.
writing.
It had thriller in it too.
It was the same fucking thing
Yeah,
as
fuck
Jurassic
that.
Park.
That
Wow!
is correct.
1999. Ben-Hur. I've heard of that movie.
Yeah, Avengers is probably in a lot of these.
It wasn't
Hey.
called
Oh,
Avengers
yeah.
Assemble. What
Lord
the
of
fuck?
Rings.
Wait, scroll up. Scroll up. It wasn't called Avengers Assemble. It was just called Avengers. The fuck?
Let's see. Avengers.
I'm pretty sure it did not say Assemble. Just say 2012. It's just the
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I remember they said that a lot though.
No, he only said it once.
Oh, okay.
Like in the comics, sure, but Captain America only said it once, and it was an Endgame.
Lord of the Rings.
I still need to.
Is
fully
that
watch this.
okay? Okay.
Oh,
Is that the
dude.
first one or the
It's
third
been
one?
So damn long, I haven't finished them yet. Well, I kind of did, but I was.
It's still it's pretty
They're
good.
movies.
Oh, you
Yeah.
finished
Yeah.
it too?
Yeah. Well,
They're-
because
they're
my
long,
wife
Is it
kind
the
of forced
story?
me to.
Is it the story that's your favorite, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
The
because
action's pretty good too.
yeah, the story was based off of books that came out from someone who was really developed into it, like really focused into that story. Like that was his passion.
Independence Day.
Really, with fucking
It's sci-fi.
oh, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum,
The Lion King.
Will Smith. Oh, the
Dang.
remake.
Interesting.
Really,
That already made so much money.
really. Well, yeah, because they
Now I kinda
made it
watch
for
it.
China. They made it
From?
for China.
From or for?
They made it for
Fast
China.
Why?
and Furious.
What do you mean, why?
Why would they make Lion King for China?
Money.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that Disney likes, right? That's the same reason they made Mulan the way they did, is for China.
I hate the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh my God! Thanks, thank
It's
you,
repetitive.
thank you. At least I
Very
can
repetitive.
join in that opinion. Fast and the Furious.
Mhm.
It's like Mission Impossible in a way.
For some people, it's like the nostalgia. It's like, yeah. After the 7th or 8th movie, you're still in it? Like, really? It's just cars.
I'm surprised Harry Potter
It's
is this
just
low.
cars.
And how unrealistic it is.
Oh my God.
I am pretty damn surprised.
You know what?
This is this low.
The worst cliche in any car or like
Have
scene
you
where
seen the
a
new
car
one
like
that they're trying to do? They're going to the moon with cars. Mm-hmm.
okay,
How
I
cringy
need
that
to
is.
see
Oh,
this.
they did, yeah.
The worst
They went
cliche.
to space, right?
Yeah, they went to
Softball.
space or the moon or some shit.
Yeah,
And
it was
you
dumb.
both may not have noticed it, but the worst cliche of any movie where there's a pedal that controls the speed, there's always that point where it's like, oh, they're being chased. Oh, now I'm going to go full throttle. It's like, fuck you, full throttle all the way, you're being chased.
Yeah.
While you're like, oh, I'm only going to half-ass this shit. Oh, now I'm going full throttle. It's like, what? Why? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's the drama.
No, it's like we need to cut into a different. Oh, now we.
You know what I'm
now we
surprised
really
I haven't seen on here is the Batman The Dark Knight.
That one didn't actually make that much movie, from what I remember. It'll still be
Really?
on here, I
I'm
think.
surprised this wasn't higher.
That's the first one of the Harry Potters. That's the last one of the Harry Potters.
From 1 to 2.
It looks like Voldemort's about to deep tongue throat Harry. Holy shit!
Calipari.
Kind of
He's like, I
hot.
actually
Yeah.
love you.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, look.
Harry Potter and what's his name?
What?
What?
What's his name again?
What? Voldemort? What? What?
Voldemort. Jeez.
Why?
Porn.
Nah.
You could probably
Oh,
find it.
Draco.
You could probably
Oh,
find it.
Look
That
how
was
much
fun.
the Batman The Dark Knight made.
I think that was also James Cameron, wasn't it? James Cameron,
I can't spell.
the director that brought you Avatar.
Gross.
Gross.
Rat.
67 million? No. No.
Huh?
No. That's 160 million.
Opening.
Oh, is that opening night? Holy shit!
Yeah.
They didn't make their budget though.
Mm-mm.
On the first day. That must have been like ooh. Well, you want to know why? Because
That's better.
I guess it wasn't the first one after well, that's the Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah, that one obviously didn't do as well.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what-
Ben.
Hey! I can't poop.
Oh.
I just shit myself. It just sounds like a British accent, but you're covering your mouth. I just shit myself. I want you to fuck me, Daddy. Fuck me. What?
Do you really think you're in charge?
You were not born in the dark. You were merely shaped by it.
True.
The dark. Cock.
Anyways. Cock and ball.
I like how Justin's like, I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it.
I gotta wait 30 seconds.
I'm gonna press it.